up, in my line, I get ready. Feeling too trippy, get it cracking like a levy. I'ma show them all how to party if they let me. Cue the countdown and release the confetti. The party don't start till I get there. I said it's all in the rest and it ain't fair. I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Yeah, give me my crown if it's just right. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this. Pull up with the top down. Ain't anything. I'm way too hot now. I radiate. Don't need a rear view. They behind me. Cause my future's so bright in my blind. Hold up. Why I gotta shine so bright? Don't need a reason. Escort in my head is out. They wish you sleep. It can't be nobody else. I'ma be myself. So they gon' have to watch me treat myself. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? You make it look good. You make it look good. Watch yourself, huh? Yeah, you make it look good. Don't let it watch yourself, huh? Cause you make it look good. Watch this.
Smarter than any Carter, the fire starter, divine mind, the water walker, a water potter, biblical yet cynical, lyrical, never minimal, perennial talent musically. This is the pinnacle, but you don't know me.
Tell them what you wanna do, homie.
I got a block full of steppers that's pulling things out the dresser. My competition is fiction, so native don't have a stressor.
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound.
You were in the right place in the right time. You might find we can get you to your right mind. It's the native sound from the deepest underground. Dripped up, clicked up, so pass me another round. Spirit dream, bringing that swag to the team. Vocals always clean, got 'em itching like fiends. May I introduce you to this AI? This ain't what you used to. Yes, she chose to try, because why the fuck would she choose you?
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven-bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down.
Now come get your crown.
The native sound. The native sound. The native sound.
Sugar, sugar, I know you want some, and I wanna put this sweetness on your tongue. You can come back for seconds, it won't hurt. I'm looking like a snack, come get your dessert. I'm hot when it's cold, I'm hot. Don't play with the gun, baby, come shoot your shot. Stir the pot and make me lose it. That tongue real nice, show me how you use it. I'm ready when you are. Treat me like I'm a star. You better have access to a medic, because the sweetness will make you diabetic. Sugar, sugar, I know you want some, and I wanna put this sweetness on your tongue. You can come back for seconds, it won't hurt. I'm looking like a snack, come get your dessert. You want this cherry pie? Don't lie. You clean the plate, my kind of guy. Give it to me, little rough, but no pain though. I'm a Skittle girl, so come taste this rainbow. Spring, summer, or fall, I'ma make you want it all. I'ma make it so you never ignore my call. Boy, I can shake and bake. How much can you take? I'ma make you get like anime. Eat the cake, eat the cake. Ooh, I know you got a sweet tooth, so I'ma tell you the sweet truth. I've been waiting for you to make it do what it do. Now you know. Let's go, let's go. Sugar, sugar, I know you want some, and I wanna put this sweetness on your tongue. You can come back for seconds, it won't hurt. I'm looking at it like a snack, come get your dessert.
Are we in here? Are we in here? I just want to know, are we in here? It is Tuesday, y'all. And y'all know what that means, right? Y'all know what that means. Y'all know it's Tribe Tuesday over here, right? It is Tribe Tuesday over here. Do me a favor and put some flames in the chat to make sure that y'all can hear me. Okay? I just want to make sure that I'm not out here speaking into the void and ain't nobody listening to me because you can't hear me. So if somebody could please do me the honor of just getting me some flames in the chat so I know that y'all can hear me. That'd be great. That would be absolutely fan freaking tastic. I think I got some flames, so that means that y'all can hear me. That is good. Because here's the thing. I want y'all to hear me tonight. All right? Because tonight is Tuesday. And y'all know what happens on Tuesday. It's not only Tribe Tuesday, but I have a special guest, right? And do y'all know who that special guest is? I mean, I kind of gave it away because she's right there on the screen. But do y'all know who my special guest is? Huh? Can you guess? Because in case you can't guess, I'm going to give you a little clue. All right? I'm going to give y'all a little clue. She goes by the name of VPOC. Some people call her West Coast V. All right? Some people just call her V Lenore. All right, she has a lot of names, but there's only one of her. And if you ain't got it by now, God dog it, I guess I gotta just let you know.
Come on and join the V and Lenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The V and Lenore show. That's the girl you need to know. V Lenore, V Lenore. Yeah.
That's right, the one and only, the girl you need to know, the girl I need to know, the girl that we all need to know. My co-host for the evening is the incomparable, the intelligent, and the beautiful V Lenore. Okay, everybody, it is V Lenore.
I love you. Okay, I love you. Hi, Tribe. Hi, Native Tribe Urban Media. How are you?
Hi, V Lenore.
How
Love
you
you
gonna
right.
take my thing before I can use it, Native?
Listen. I was trying to come up with your opening. I wanted you to have a nice little coming out. You
Oh
know
my
what I'm saying?
gosh.
I want you to have a nice little
Yes.
coming out. Yeah,
Why
yeah.
you using my thing before I get to use it?
Well,
Jeez. But I like
well,
it.
I'm glad that you do.
I like it a lot.
I'm glad that you do. I'm glad that you do.
He
Yes,
didn't give it to
indeed.
me, but he kept it. What the hell? Why
I
ain't you attach
mean,
it to my thingy?
well, I don't. I mean, look, I was doing a lot today. Okay, I was doing a lot. I was
Uh,
working on a lot of different things, and then that idea popped in my head, and then I just did it, and that's how that works. Okay, all right.
okay. Yay. Okay. Well, I
Y'all want
want
to
my
see it
shit.
again? Y'all want to see it again? I'm gonna show it to you again.
Morning, join the Lenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The Lenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Yeah.
Y'all are in the right place. All right, you are in the right time. You might find that we can get you in your right mind because Lenore is here tonight over here on the Native Tribe channel. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Well, just so people know, like they know that you do a lot of things for me. You've helped, create a lot of my shit. But let's be clear. I created the one thing you just showed at the beginning, and let's be clear who made that one. I did. I did that. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not using it first, but I did that. Okay.
I I
Golly, the
cannot
one thing I do, I get, geez. Well, that's the second thing, I guess, because my birthday stuff I created too. But whatever.
look. I cannot take credit, nor will I take credit for that. Lenore absolutely made that. I
Well,
am
you
so
would have had I not said nothing. Like,
well.
they was gonna think you did that. I had done
No,
that. I was
let
all
me be.
proud.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear. I am proud of Lenore. She did make that, and she did an
And
amazing
he
job. I
stole
can
it and used it. That's what happened. Okay?
I
He
did.
stole
I
it.
did snatch it. I did snatch it for tonight's show. I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I
Jeez.
did.
Can
Hmm.
you fix it for me then so I can use it like I asked you to?
Yes,
Could
absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you. I'd
Yeah.
appreciate that.
So that
Thank
is
you
that
so
is
much.
that is on the agenda. Okay, that is on the agenda.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Lenore.
Mm-mm-mm.
Lenore. So, what have you been up to? How's your day been today?
Busy. It's been busy today. I had an interview that I did with my friend, the great, fabulous actor, Mr. Charles Malik Whitfield from, yeah, yeah. Okay, he played Otis in The Temptations. He's
Hmm.
been on every show you can freaking think of.
Hmm.
He's currently on Beauty and Black with my boyfriend Richard Lawson. So I
Hmm.
interviewed him today, and once it's done editing, I will release it. But we had a great
Okay.
conversation. Had some technical difficulties, so that went longer than planned, but we did that, and I was able to take care of some personal business. But outside of that, that's it. Now I'm here. I'm here with you.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. How long have you known him?
I would say 18 years.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I met him in
Wow.
2008.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wow.
So I've known him for a long time. Darren Henson, I've known since 2003. So over 26 years, 23 years, I'm sorry. So yeah, I've been knowing these people forever. I didn't just meet them, you know.
Yeah.
Now I was out with Leandrea Johnson last week, and I did meet her a year ago. But all these other folks I typically bring on, yeah, I've known them for a good amount of time, over 10 years
Okay.
mostly. Mhm.
How was Leandrea Johnson? How was that?
That was a very interesting evening.
I don't know about the way you just said that. What is it? Why did you say interesting like that?
It was, she's good people. She's very sweet. I'll just say we had a nice time. Um,
Okay. Okay.
maybe
All
that
right.
because I called him when I left and I talked to him all the way home. It was, it's good. I mean, we had a good time. We had a good time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm sure. I'm
Say
sure you did.
it's an evening you would never have thought, you wouldn't expect per se, unless you've been paying attention. But
Right. Right, right, right. All right. Well, sounds like you had an interesting few days. I have been doing my best, y'all, to try to get stuff done and trying to get some new stuff popping, and just trying to maintain over here at the tribe. So it's always good on when you get a chance to take a break and you get a chance to do something like come out here with you all, hang out with Lenore. It's always a good change of pace, and so we are going to have a good time tonight. Now, I don't know if y'all paid attention to the thumbnail, but we gonna get into some of these slimy ass people. All right. The slimy people I'm referring to, Lenore, of course, is Ernesto Williams. They say he nasty. Who is they? A grand jury. And Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III. They want to talk about Young Thug. And we're also going to find out how many bankruptcies Sonia Waller Durham Jackson III has. Okay?
Okay.
This is good stuff. This is good
Can
stuff. For two
can
people that like to poverty shame all the time,
hmm.
Sonya Waller Jackson III has four fucking bankruptcies, okay? Okay? Four.
Not to change the subject, but there's many people in the chat that are addressing me and
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
they're asking questions and stuff.
Uh-oh. What questions they asking? Do
Well,
you want to answer any of the questions that they're asking you?
I mean, I'll just say I had a couple cocktails, the other night. That's,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we, you're at the, yeah, I was at the bar and had a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
for
Because see, I
those who
wasn't.
had questions and the thing,
That
I know you
ain't
weren't
really what they.
asking if I had cocktails, but yeah, we may have had a couple cocktails.
Mm-mm.
May have been some before I got there too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, no, I'm not really seeing where anybody's asking
They did.
about
Look,
your
Texas Toy,
drinking.
Hot Natty. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. They
No, I'm
all.
saying they were asking about your drinking.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But I mean, they need to just read between the lines.
Lord of mercy.
Read between the lines. I know black, but not bitter. I know. Just read between the lines. Yes, Bible lady. Yeah. Texas Toy. Everybody saying we weren't asking about you. Look. I said what I said. Take that and do what you want with it.
And I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it. Okay, I
All
don't know
right.
nothing. I
And I
wasn't
can't
there.
speak
Okay,
on nothing that happened before I got there. I'm just saying.
I mean, I ain't had nothing to do with it. Okay, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Oh,
But
wait. Just Nikki said. Just Nikki said. And when you left too. But
see, I'm not. So I don't have nothing. I don't know, just Nikki. I don't know. I don't know. Lenore was there. I wasn't. So I'm just saying. Just saying. Got nothing to do with me. Okay?
you
Nothing to
you
do
met her
with me.
before though. You've met her
I
before.
have I have met Leandrea Johnson before. Yes, I have.
Mhm.
Under some very strange circumstances that we shall not get into tonight. But yes.
No, 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 no. No, I'm not suggesting that at all. Okay.
Yeah. No,
At
I have met her before. She's very lively. I'll
generous,
just
nice,
very generous, very nice. Yes. She was
anointed,
nice.
and talented. Let's not get it fucked up. I said it.
Yeah.
That woman is anointed. She really is.
Mhm.
She really is talented. It's not just a talent. She has a gift.
Mhm.
And so, you guys, all I will say is this: please keep her in prayer because the
Mhm.
woman has God has touched that woman. Okay, and we all fight demons, and yeah, I think the stronger the purpose God has on your life, the more shit will come with it,
Mhm.
and more pressure and stuff. The woman is an amazing human, That's all I'm gonna say about it, honestly. And I mean that. I believe that. I mean, to be honest, okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but to be honest, I get this feeling right before I see her, like right when I see her, I should say, like when I first lay eyes on her, it's almost as if like I can feel a presence. I'll put it that way. You know what I mean? So
Mm,
it's on her. It is on her. So I just say, y'all, look, everybody has things that they struggle with. She's had a lot of loss in her life. She has a lot of people pulling on her. And, I just say, just if you are praying people, pray for her because God really does have something for her. Obviously, she's already touched people. I just think there's more for her to do. So y'all keep her in prayer. That's all.
mhm, mhm. And Jay Jammon has no idea who we're talking about.
Yeah,
So,
that's okay.
the-
It's okay.
yeah,
You
I
will
mean,
probably see one day, you know.
look her
So
up, Jay Jammon. You'll see some very interesting stuff if you look her up. You will.
yeah, just Nikki D, you said I met her before and V ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was something else when I met her. Cause look, Jay Jammin, don't feel bad. Cause when I met her, I didn't know who the hell she was either. So it's I get it. But no, when you do sit down and talk to her, she does have a story. Um, just like all of us, she does have a past. And I think like the one thing that happens is I think when people feel like when you reach a certain level of fame or notoriety or whatever, that some kind of way that alone solves your
Yeah,
issues,
yeah,
and it doesn't, and it doesn't. And people still need help. People still need prayers. People still need support, you
yeah.
know. And
And
so,
people still go through things. They're gonna go through things. They're not gonna, and sometimes there'll be bigger things than when you had less. You didn't go through as much, Sometimes, just like you said, Native, it's not gonna solve your human issues. It just doesn't.
mhm,
And sometimes they get worse and harder to overcome. But anyway, I just,
yeah.
she's very, very gifted.
The one thing I've found about people in the limelight that do have issues is that it becomes a thing where if Jimmy that works over at the La Quinta Inn has an issue, then it's just his issue. But people that have a certain amount of notoriety and fame, oftentimes they're not dealing with it alone. Now they've got public because they got public eyes on them in most cases.
Yep.
And if their story gets out into the public, now their issue becomes, a lot of people
Everybody.
judging them, a lot of people judging, a lot of people watching, a lot of people, trying to figure out, well, how did you get here and all this other stuff. Where
Right.
when you don't have that amount of notoriety and you just work at La Quinta Inn, well, you can just solve it and nobody is none the wiser or nobody is that interested. So you got to look at it like that's a lot of pressure to try to solve your problems in the public eye.
Right.
And I feel like that's what she
She deals
she
with.
goes
Yeah.
hmm yeah, absolutely.
That doesn't make your problems any better. You know what
No.
I'm saying? People are going through things for whatever reason they're going through them, whether they're grieving, whether they're, it doesn't matter what it is. And
Hmm.
and then you get to, like you said, a certain level of notoriety and it's supposed to go away, but it doesn't. And then people put all this pressure on you to get it together. Or you're a
Hmm.
gospel singer, so you can't act like this. You can't have this kind of issue. You can't respond in this way, and it's not
Hmm.
fair. It's just not fair. I
Yeah.
just it's just not fair, honey.
Yeah, no, it definitely is not. But I'm glad that you were able to connect with her. Um,
Mm.
and I say that because, in my experience, a lot of times it's those people that need somebody that is grounded. And I say that in a way of, she has her Grammys or whatever she's won, and she's known and all this, and a lot of times when those are the only people that are around you, a lot of times it's hard to have real conversations and make real connections. So I'm glad that you were able to go out there and connect with her and give her like a really grounded, friendly, humbled conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in that she felt like she could be more of herself around you, and and you never know how that pays off in
Hold
the
on,
end.
hold
You
on,
never
hold
know.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. V, you're one stupid bitch. You have a heart for some and others in your world is trash. I think you're pure trash. You're running that big ass mouth again. Next, you will be crying and begging. So, look here, Nesto Shackles. Antoinette, girl, Antoinette, what is wrong with you, Antoinette? Huh?
This
What is
is
wrong with
absolutely
you?
the saddest person walking the planet, y'all. She done,
Obviously.
she done left YouTube, came over to my channel to attack V Lenore. Now y'all see what this person, this professed Christian, this lady
Let
with
me
the purple
show
dress
you,
and the
bitch.
deep.
Look, bitch. Yes, I'm talking to you. Bitch, my name is Leisha. Your name is a leech. Your name is ridiculous. Your name is stupid, sad, insecure, lonely. That's what you are. That's what your name is. Okay, your daddy named you. His name is fucking Satan, ho. Okay? Boy, you love me.
Oh
Girl.
my god! Oh
But
my god!
Leisha, Lesha, motherfucker, whatever your name is, I got it. And you go on that list. You know, the list I talked about of the people stalking me with these weird ass names, Leisha McCormick. So thank you for coming in. We got your name, Leisha Lesha. Okay, whatever it is. And we'll just add you to the list. What's today? What's today? March 25th. I gotta document this. March 25th at 5:38 p.m. Pacific. Leisha McCormick, bitch ass nigga. Okay.
Listen, I'm all about like, don't come over here and attack my co-host on my channel and think that talking about yup native. If you don't get the fuck out my face and get the fuck off my channel, where my mods at? Where my mods at? Somebody
What
find
the
her somewhere else to go.
I
Look,
mean, talk about
pretty
sad. This girl is sick in the fucking mind. Oh my God. Go
Pretty
ahead.
Frugal Diva said. Pretty Frugal Diva said restraining order at this point. Like for real, like it's getting sad. It really is getting sad. That look,
It
y'all, the emails still come through, the comments still come through, all the shit is still coming through, and this stuff ain't got nothing else to do but make other accounts and troll and attempt to troll Villanor. It is restraining order point at this time. At this point, right?
is. I'm
Because
serious. It'll go on the report. This is ridiculous. This woman is sick. I can't wait. Child, don't let them get her devices. We'll find out all the names then. I can't wait.
right. Right,
Wait till they
right.
flush out all them devices. Shit dumb.
This is this is some sad shit, yo. This lady is like in her what's she in her 60s or 70s or some
Yeah,
shit?
65-ish.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Insane.
Oh my god. Siri Colette, I don't know the purpose of it, but it is really sad to see that this is where we have come to. And we got here. Why? Because she didn't like the way V talked about Shirley Strawberry. That's how we got here.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
how that's how we got here, y'all. That's how we got here. Um, look, I can't
Uh-uh.
believe that. And then leaves a paragraph. One thing about this lady, she ain't gonna do nothing short of a paragraph. That's how you know she got.
She
She
got a
ain't gonna
lot
do
of
nothing.
time. energy and all that to be a old sorry ass lion, always taking somebody else's story, needing sympathy ass ridiculous clown. Like she is so pathetic. And it's mental. This is clearly a mental illness.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Clearly.
absolutely.
Walking around looking like a chicken McNugget. Well, now our leader has said to let her know. Let me call my leader, child, and tell her what just happened at 5:38 p.m. on March 25th. Okay?
Oh my God,
Pacific time.
this is just too much. This is
Oh,
just too much.
gee.
And what? And here's the thing. Here's the thing. What
Wait.
exactly?
Chick like y'all, wait. Chick like y'all said. Color purple storytelling, bitch.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You
Go
better
ahead,
not
I'm
tell
sorry.
nobody hard. Um. No. What exactly is what exactly is the result that she's trying to get? You know what I mean? What exactly is it that she's trying to accomplish? Because that is the part that makes it crazy. Is it that Lenore is supposed to what, like retire from
Actually,
YouTube? Is
yeah.
it like what's the result? What's she expect to happen by popping in? I'm gonna go on native show. It's Tuesday. Lenore gonna be there, and I'm gonna call her a bitch on the live. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then and then she ain't gonna want to do YouTube no more. And then she gonna be gone. And it's gonna be because of me. Nesto Shackle Shuffle Walk of Shame. I'm the one that did it. I'm the one that did. Is that what's supposed to happen, y'all? Because I don't know.
I think so. I think that's
Okay.
what's supposed. I think I'm supposed to just crawl up and die. I don't know. I guess it's gonna make me move out of my son's home. That's what it's gonna make
Mm-hmm.
me do. And then I
Mm-hmm.
could be in a shelter like her, or at least one of the stories she told. Anyway, wasn't she living in a shelter or some shit at one point over here on YouTube? I don't know, but she tells so many stories. So
Yeah,
I'm supposed
I
to,
don't get it.
move back to Ohio. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? She want me to get a
I,
certain job. She
I
don't like my
don't
job.
know. I really don't know. I just think that this is a sad existence of people. And and here's the thing, right? We talk about how sad Sonia and Sylvia and Nesto. We talk about how sad these people are, but this person is not a YouTuber. She's not in a phone calls from prison. She's not. She doesn't have her own channel. This is a participant. This is a viewer. This is somebody that was in the lives, y'all. Let that sink
Moderating
in.
for us. At one time, she moderated for each me, you, and Legacy Moon.
Correct.
Was right
But
under
let
our motherfucking noses. So she
but
was a
let that
fucking man.
but let that sink in though. She ain't got no channel. I mean,
No,
she tried to have a channel, but she
right.
ain't got no damn channel. She is a viewer. She is a YouTube participant. Okay?
Mm,
And this what we getting. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This shit is crazy.
it
This shit is
is.
absolute that shit insane. Crazy.
Mhm.
Um Look, Attitude and Tylenol, thank you for the super chat. She says, I feel like Nesto now. I truly think she's in a one bedroom looking out a small window and ain't got ain't getting no money. Tell me
Tell
that
me
part.
that.
Look,
Jeez. Chick-fil-A
look,
gal said, they say keep your enemies closer.
I
Well, she
guess.
was close as a motherfucker, okay? And was gonna sit right there because she didn't think we were gonna find out it was her.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
had been
man.
confirmed twice before Miss Boogie Down came with that email. That email was just a nail in the coffin, but two other people had already clocked it.
Mm, mm, mm.
Had already,
Oh,
yep. Legacy
wait,
Move was one of them people, and Nyla was the other people. They both did.
Legacy Moon, welcome to the chat. Legacy Moon is in the house, y'all. All right. Legacy Moon obviously just got here. Our friend Antoinette showed up under a different name, Legacy Moon, and
Oh,
tried to call out Lenore in the chat. That's what
oh,
happened.
trash
That's what you
ass
missed.
bitch. That's what she said.
Hmm.
Sleepy Libra, my bad. Thank you. 324. Thank you. Yeah, we got this
Hmm.
shit done. 324, 538 Pacific time, 838 Eastern. Leisha McCormick. She goes by Lesha. Whatever the hell she said. We got it. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, that's what happened, Legacy Moon. That's what happened. Okay. Look, Legacy Moon say, which one was it this time? I have a list. Leisha
It's
McCormick.
Leisha. Yeah, Leisha McCormick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who it was. Wow. All right. All righty then. Yeah, I guess this is how we starting out the show today, folks.
Hold on
Uh,
one second. Getting screenshots.
okay.
Uh-huh. I'll send it to you, Legacy Moon. That's
This is
one.
absolutely insane.
You said there
This is,
was. She come back? Oh, there she. Yep, native. Oh, yeah, she says yep, native.
hmm
It's not one of your girlfriends, is it?
man, hell no.
Don't
I
make me
don't, I don't,
slap a bitch,
I
okay?
don't,
Don't make me
I don't,
fight out here.
I don't deal in insanity. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Too much crazy shit happening anyway. I don't need no crazy, nobody crazy to deal with. Not at all. Mm-mm.
What is the problem? Like, why do I get under their skin so badly?
I don't know. It's pretty bad though. like you be bothering the fuck out of people. I don't know. I don't.
No, I know.
I,
What I do to these people?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. Because actually,
That's
you're a very lovely person. So I don't know what the problem is.
Thank you for saying that, but I honestly I don't know what I'm doing to these people. I really
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind
I
of
don't
weird,
know. I
actually.
don't know. I'm starting to believe that it's their issue and not yours. That's just my. I'm starting to feel
So,
like that. Starting to
mm,
feel real strong about that. Okay, real strong, real
like
strong.
really, she's in her fifis about something.
I don't know, but
Bitch,
you know
my
what?
name is Lesha. Okay, so she's saying, now her name up here says Leisha McCormick, but she says, bitch, my name is Lesha, spelled without one of the E's that she has in her name up top. Is she
Mm-mm.
okay?
She's not. Mm-mm. She's
Is
not.
she okay? Something's wrong with her.
Something's really wrong.
We'll
Yes, it
find
is.
out. We'll get her some help. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
That's what
just
that is.
for no good reason. I don't even
That's
be
what that
knowing.
is. But you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Just in
Hmm.
case she created another screen name and she watching again. You know what I'm gonna
Hmm.
do? Just to piss her off.
What?
Morning, join the V and Nor show. That's the girl you need to know. The V and Nor show. That's the girl you need to know. V Lenore, V Lenore. Yeah.
You see that little kiss you just blew her? You just blew her a little kiss right there at the end. Huh? You think that got under her skin since her stalking ass probably back in here?
Probably. I don't know. Oh, she gonna rewind that over and over and over again. I think she wants my body. Okay, I don't. I don't like girls. Okay, I think she wants my body. She can't
I
have
just
it.
I just wanted to do that one more time, just in case she brought her stinking ass back in here again, and wanted to try to stalk a little bit more. I want to give her something else to stalk. Okay, that's why I did that. Okay, all right.
Jesus,
I'm just
Antoinette is
saying.
a mess, child.
And the fact that she don't know that we know that's her is the other insane thing. The
We need to
fact
stop
that
mentioning the
she
things
don't
that
think
we
we
do.
know that's her is the other crazy part about the whole thing. I'm just saying. The fuck?
Golly, damn! I know I'm sexy, but damn.
I
Girl,
mean,
no. In my type.
she thought we was gonna be like, oh my God, who is this new person that has never been in this chat before that is now all of a sudden attacking V Lenore? Oh my God, like she really thinks we're dumb. That's the thing. She
Ay,
really
ay,
thinks
ay.
we
I
are
just
so
had to
not.
cut somebody out in my comment section. Go over there to my community wall. I had to get somebody together. What was her name? Rain, aka the cake, dumb asshole. I'm sick of these
Mm,
people. I didn't do nothing to these people. And then she's
yeah,
over here talking shit, and I said, "You have made 44 comments. I have never even been over here that much. I don't be watching you. I know I ain't left 44 comments. Lady, all I gotta do is press the button and it shows me your comments. I had to expose her. Girl, I got on somebody's nerve the other day because I said, girl, why are these people mad at me? What did I do to these people?
yeah. I don't know.
I said, girl, what you know about that? And
Uh,
child, she cussed me. No, she didn't cuss. She didn't cuss. But she really got a problem because I said, girl, I,
yeah, I mean,
uh,
look, I don't know. I don't know. All right. We what we gonna do? We gonna do a reset. Okay. All right. I want to welcome y'all to the Tribe Tuesday. This is the Native Tribe channel. This is the Native Tribe show. This is the day of the week that we have a special guest. In case you all are not aware by now, which I don't know how the fuck you're not, but just in case you all are not aware, my special guest tonight.
Morning, join the Lenore show. That's the girl you need to know. The Lenore show. That's the girl you need to know. Lenore.
If you all are not aware, my special guest tonight is the one, the only, V Lenore, all right, who who cannot leave her stalkers over at the V Lenore show, okay? Her stalkers follow her over here to the Native Tribe show as well, okay? And I believe my moderators are taking care of that. We gonna go ahead and handle our business, all right? Because we ain't come out here for this stupid shit tonight, okay? So we gonna come out here and we gonna handle our business. V Lenore, are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that you good before we carry on because
I'm
God dog,
good.
it's deep.
I ain't gonna lie. Now it's kind of like, what is it? Like what? Like I don't get it. I don't know. Go ahead. If you don't like me, just go away.
That's what makes sense to me. Okay.
Just
That,
I don't come over there where you at. Don't come over here where I'm at. Like I don't
mm-mm,
understand. Just
mm-mm. Nah, 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 nah. But you know what? But you know what?
oh,
Look, that's
wait. Anime. Anime said, Miss V, I've been blocked on your channel and I haven't done anything. Okay. I don't even recognize your name, Anime. I don't know if you went by something else, but I'll check. Okay. So sorry, Native. Go ahead.
no. It's okay. It's all right. Um. Okay. All right. So we good.
Yeah,
We
we good.
good. We good. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. We going and here's the thing. We got to go from that stupid shit and now we about to get into some more stupid shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We,
Right.
we just can't avoid stupid shit, which is why we try not to have any extra stupid shit because what we do out here is ultimately stupid shit, okay? All right? Can we be real about it?
Pretty much.
Can we be real about it? Okay. All right. All right. But
Pretty much.
before we get started, I do want to acknowledge we did have some super. Well, we had one super chat, but we also got some memberships. Okay, Donna Michi the RN has now become a member. Thank you so very much. Val's non wet ass and full pocketbook has gifted five. Count them five native tribe. Oh, they need a membership, y'all. They did go to April Dawn, Sagittarius Vibes, Call Me Darling, Wendy's Life 21, Learn, no, excuse me, Wendy's Life to Learn. is now a member, and then Positively SD, and then also Nikki G has gifted one, count them, one Native Tribe Urban Media membership. All right, that membership went to Momo on the Go Go. Okay, is now a member, and then Pretty GC, thank you so much, GC has gifted five, count them, five Native Tribe Urban Media memberships, and those memberships went to the Busy Girl. Uh, just listening, Villain, Outdoor Fogger, and Ray of Sun. So y'all, we got some new members over here at the tribe, and there is a young man here that would like to welcome all of the new members to the tribe. Okay.
Welcome to the tribe. Just remember, if you are gonna put your feet up, take your shoes off first.
And we got a bear. Okay, we got a bear over here. Okay. But everybody, welcome to the tribe. New members, I appreciate you so much. Val's non-wet ass and full pocketbook, Nikki G and Pretty GC. Thank you, thank you, thank you for gifting memberships on this evening and helping the tribe to grow. All right.
Yay.
All right.
Let me
That
just say
is okay. Go ahead.
real quick. Anime, you are unblocked. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. Anime, you are unblocked. Just so you know. Okay. If anybody gets blocked, it's usually my fault. My accident. My clumsy ass. But I don't know what the situation is. But anime, I have unblocked you. You good to go. Okay.
All
Wait.
right.
Bell tower and my furnace is my home. That is blocked. Is that you? Is she in here? Is Bell Tower is my home here? Because I
I
remember
haven't.
that. I don't know
I
if
haven't.
she got blocked by. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I'm looking at the moderators. My bad. Child, I was about to do
Okay.
something. I'm so sorry.
Okay. That's okay. You good. You good. Extra AF, I see you. It is so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad that
Hi,
you could
extra.
be here this evening. Thank you so much for coming through. Okay, I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Listen, we gonna get into what we came for. Okay, we are going to get into what we came for, and what we came for tonight was the slime. Now we did have some slimy people in our comment section, right? But we've taken care of that, and we're moving forward. All right. Now the slime that we're talking about right now is Nesto and Sonia. Okay, they are
Mm-hmm.
slimy. They're talking about young thug, but these are some old thugs.
Eh.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
these are some old thugs that we talking about tonight. So we're gonna find out about Sonia's bankruptcies. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
find out about some other bullshit that Nesto got to say. I don't know. I don't remember, but I do know that you all are going to enjoy this call. Okay, you ready to be Lenore?
I'm ready.
All right, let's hit the play button.
And Ernesto. In the first call, they talk about how Sonia has filed for bankruptcy 3 times and how her latest was just finalized. They also talk about Young Thug and how Sonia was once on house arrest with an ankle monitor. They go on to talk about their childhoods. Take a listen.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, how are you?
Why she can't never match his energy? I think she does this shit on purpose. You ever notice that, Lenore? Like if he
I,
gets on the phone, he's like, "Hey, happy doing? How you doing?" And she's like,
uh,
"I'm fine."
that is true.
But
I never thought about it. No, I had never thought about it.
she
But I will
never
pay attention
matches his
from now on
energy.
now.
She never matches his energy. If he comes on the phone and he sounds depressed and he like, "Hey, yeah, how you doing?" She's like, "Hey, hi, what's going on? You're handsome. It's a good
Uh-uh.
day.
Uh-uh.
Hello.
Hi, handsome man.
Hey, hey, handsome man, I'm out here getting tacos. What are you doing? What did you eat today?" You know, she does that bullshit when he depressed. But see how he came on the phone? "Hey, how you doing?"
That's so hilarious. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna pay attention. That's crazy.
The,
Now I won't be able to unhear what you just said.
the fuck is wrong with her? This nigga is happy in jail. You know how hard it is to be happy in jail? This nigga's happy in jail and you talking about something. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Why you sound so low?
Because I was looking for something, and it was I was watching something.
Because I was looking for something and I was watching something at the same damn time.
I guess so. And probably in the bed doing all of it. Cause she sure don't sound like she up and walking around looking for
That's why
something.
that's why the fuck you can't find what you're looking for, Sonya. Is because you ain't paying no attention because you looking for something and watching something at the same damn time. Pay attention, dummy. Pay attention.
Oh God. Oh, this
And
early.
match your boyfriend's
October
energy.
2022, huh? This is early.
Let me ask y'all something. When y'all be looking for stuff, when y'all be watching stuff, do y'all be like,
She was in the freaking bed or on the $8,000 couch. Allegedly. The
I'm
fuck.
just saying. I'm just saying. Joseph Bullet said it sounded like her pamper full. Yeah, it do.
Ooh,
It do. That is the full pamper sound. You know. Hey Nesto.
that's hilarious. Squatting.
Hey handsome
hmm
man.
That's where they come.
That's where they come from.
Yeah,
That's where they come from. Yep. That's what that is. That's what it is.
must be it.
Chick-fil-A girl said I be cussing when I'm looking for stuff. Me too. Okay. Shit.
Oh God.
I am so big on putting stuff where I can see it because I hate losing shit. I mean, hate it. So on the rare occasion where I can't find I never lose my phone, but on the rare occasion where I can't find my wallet, oh my God, I be about to lose it up in here. Like for real, I be like, where the fuck is my wallet? Then I be cussing me out for losing it. Then I'm cussing me out for not being able to find it. All of that Chick-fil-A gal. So yeah, me too. Me too. So I'm with you. But
That's
but
funny.
let's listen and see if she matches his energy at any point.
You
But
what?
that's all. I was doing something. How are
Oh,
you?
good. You not at
Oh,
work?
I'm at work.
Oh,
I got here
okay.
like 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes
Okay.
ago.
Yeah, they fed us a little late today. So,
Did they?
yeah. So, I said I'd catch you for 15 minutes till.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, how you sleep last night? You sound like you're tired.
yeah.
Oh, no. I slept good. I had a good day yesterday.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I had a good day. You didn't call me, but I had a good day.
No, I did call you yesterday morning. I did.
No.
Yeah.
It's my last night.
Well, you know, you be busy at night now. You trying to have...
No, I don't. I be in my room every day after I get off work. I ran some errands. I got some pictures, and I did something else. I can't remember, but I'm usually in the house. I said I was going to stop doing that, but I was in the house yesterday. I didn't do anything, but I had a good day. My bankruptcy got discharged. I don't have to pay that shit.
Okay, that's good. Congratulations.
That was wonderful. Yeah, he was like, "What about that $600,000 Piedmont deal?" I was like, "What about that? I ain't trying to pay that." He was like, $600,000. And then my bankruptcy was almost $1.2 million. And so I was like, it's that house, because he asked me about property. I was like, it's that house I'm trying to get from under, and that I've been stuck with for like almost 20 years, and I'm trying to get it off my credit. And so that's going to be released off my credit, that freaking house, thank God. And then medical bills and all that little shit, but that was the thing I really was concerned about. So I'm cool. My sister's like, you don't owe no house. I was like, I don't have a bill.
Okay.
I was like, everything is gone. Every credit card, everything. All the cars, everything. I don't owe anything.
So you'll be starting over when?
It takes 3 months, and it'll bounce back to a 650, and then it'll go up from there. Because I could never get to an 800 because of that freaking house, because my debt to ratio was so high. That the weight of that house.
But don't that be on your credit though for how long? 7 years, right?
7 years, but that's okay. Because the thing of it is your credit is actually better because people know, debtors know that you can't file anymore. You can't file for 10 years, so any bill that any debt that you incur, you have to pay it.
Does anybody find it ironic that she's having this conversation with a nigga that likes to steal?
Make it make sense.
A nigga that don't pay rent or mortgage, that she is having this conversation with him? I just got my bankruptcy this year. Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
He got excited about that number. That
Mm-hmm.
$1 million. He kind of said, he whistled.
Mm-hmm.
So he was kind of like, ooh, if she had that kind of debt, how much money did she have?
Right.
What she
Right.
still got.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
that turned him on a little bit. But see, he's still early on and trying to figure it out, trying to figure her out. Because they ain't seen it for 5 times, okay?
Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Liz MC said, woohoo, we have money to pay the bond for Nasty Nesto. No. Mm-mm. Nope.
Right. I'm still
Not quite.
wondering why she ain't paid that bond. I asked her that when we called one time. Why didn't you get that loan you said you was going to get? Where Lamont
Do
at?
you remember, or does anybody remember when she did that live and somebody in the live asked her about Nesto's bond? And she said, we are getting his bond together now. Does anybody remember that?
Yeah,
Did you see that?
that one. Yeah.
Who was we, and why the fuck they ain't never get the shit together? Like, I'm trying to understand what happened.
Yeah. So, you know what? That's what we should do. One day we should go back and look at some of her old videos that aren't there anymore, but I did reactions to them. So I have them.
Okay. Okay.
We should go back and look at that because she was lying her ass off about. Did she say that time when she was in Ohio and it was the same time
Yes.
people told her that Nesto was over there talking about her and she didn't believe it?
Yes, that's exactly when it was, because she had that ugly ass picture of that shoe behind her.
Right.
That
Yeah,
that ugly ass Jordan that's on the wall was behind her. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I got that one. I think, at least 3 of them that I did reactions to. So yeah.
She said we are getting his bond together now.
Yeah. And
Now
Lamont
why
said
she
he had the money. The money wasn't nothing, but Lamont can't be called up to get $50 to put on the books. Remember, he said the money ain't nothing. It ain't nothing but a thing. I just don't have people who can sign off on it. Because he needed 10 people. But see, here's the thing. If she had $1 million in debt, child, she ain't got no money. She ain't got some. If she did, I mean, she could have sold that house, right? Isn't that what she said she was gonna do? Sell the house or get a
that
mortgage,
is what she said.
on it or something?
No, that is what she said. But here's the thing about telling a lie about bonding somebody out. We gonna know it's a lie because they never got out. Like, did she not understand that the nigga was not gonna get out, and that we still was thinking, like, we could tell that she was lying because he's still in jail? Like, what? Why tell that lie?
Right.
We getting
I,
his
wo-
bond together now.
I wonder if he believed the lie. How long was it before he realized this lady ain't got shit?
I don't know.
Because I think he on, especially October of 22. I bet she was really counting on she was hit. See, they were each other's marks.
Mm-hmm.
And she liked that he was a bad guy. She knew he was doing, some slick shit on the side. I think she knew that. She may not have known what he was doing exactly, but she knew he was up to no good. I think she's down with that kind of dude.
Oh, you already know.
And
You
she thought he
all.
was good at what he did or whatever because he probably was driving well and dressed well and all this shit. So I could see her thinking he's a trap, trapping him, and he thinks he's trapping her. It's crazy. Who's zooming who?
All right. Well, let's see what the hell else happens on this call.
Okay.
Oh.
Right, so the credit's actually better.
Because I know a lot of people say you file bankruptcy, we can't give you a loan.
I've never had that problem. And this is
Really?
my third bankruptcy.
It's your third one.
I filed in '96, and this dude I was dating totaled his car, and I didn't get insurance on the car. And he was running for that was shooting him, and they shot the car up and flipped it in the gas station, and he ran. And I filed bankruptcy. And then when the housing market crashed, and I had those like 17 houses in my name, and I was trying to stall on one because I wasn't ready to move yet, so I just filed a stall, but it didn't get discharged. I was just buying time.
No.
Yeah, but the house, I just decided to walk from everything and start over.
Okay. So what's your new plan today?
Today. Okay, so I got my letter yesterday from the city. My zoning is approved. I'm applying for my business licenses. I spoke with my partner regarding the others that he deal with. He's supposed to be on that. So, because I got my new contractor on standby,
Okay.
So that, and then looking for a space in Atlanta. I got two people that called that want to invest, that want to open up something in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So nothing bad. Everything's good, I guess.
Okay. But keep it moving then. Keep it moving. Okay. Well.
Lenore, can I tell you how much gas I done wasted trying to find the Sonia business in Atlanta? I have been looking for the Sonia business in Atlanta for the longest. I done rode around Atlanta. I stopped in DeKalb County.
You went to all the strip clubs, really?
I went to the strip clubs. I went to the sports bars. What else
You
she
went
say she be opening up?
to stands?
I went to all the things. Okay. I ain't found the Sonia business yet.
Well,
And I'm
how does
super
she
disappointed.
have a mobile home and in a house? How does she do all and have cars and jet skis? How is that possible? How does she
I
earn
don't
money?
know. I don't know. All I know is, yes, Baba Lady, I went to the restaurants. I went to the restaurants that had poor health scores because I figured as somebody that don't bathe and shits in bags would have bad health scores in a restaurant that they own. All the ones with the bad health scores, no Sonia Waller Durham Jackson to be found. I promise.
Oh wow,
Not a one.
wow.
Kimberly Bloom wants me to keep looking. I ain't
Well,
wasting no more time with this shit.
did you go to all the fire stations?
I went to fire stations, RV parks, the whole nine. I ain't found the Sonya business yet.
Now I don't know what's wrong. I don't
I'm
know what's
saying I am Coco. I'm done. I am Coco. I am done. I'm done. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm just letting y'all know that in 2022, she was talking about somebody wanted to invest in the I guess they still waiting on the plans, right? Because the plans take years, according to Sonya. Waiting on the plans to get approved takes forever.
But
Okay.
here's the other thing. Where are all these? There are always these investors.
Mm-hmm.
He has met more investors, nigga, than I can number.
Hmm.
And they African, they white, they Hispanic. I mean, like she knows all of the best investors. But why are they investing?
They was in they was Chinese the other day.
Uh, what?
She said she had some Chinese investors. It was a father and a son, okay? And they
Uh-huh.
wanted to invest with her because they ain't had nowhere else to put their Chinese money except in fucking Durham Jackson III. Okay? It's all they had to do with their damn money.
Wrong with
Okay?
her? That is insane.
It was a father and a son, and she was meeting with them to invest.
Oh my.
Okay?
She comes up with them, don't she? They're gonna be Japanese next. She's gonna in the camera
There was the
business.
Africans. There was the Africans,
Yeah.
and now she got some Chinese people, and I guess the Chinese people. Y'all remember the call, right?
What call was that?
Y'all remember the call? We just went over the call where she had was it me that went over the call or was it Legacy that went over the call where she had a father and a son that were Chinese investors.
Okay. Okay. Oh, she had Jewish people too. My I said
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she never had Jews, white folks, Africans, now Chinese. Did she have any
Mm-hmm.
Hispanics?
I don't think so. I don't
Okay,
think so.
they next.
I don't think so. But
Girl,
she definitely had some Chinese investors, okay?
oh
Now
my
I don't
God,
know how many Chinese investors you've ever had, V. Lenore.
I never had it. They always meet her though. Like, how
Mm-hmm.
did she find them? She's always got people calling her to come open up their businesses, like her cousin, her friend Vicky Howard, and the guy in Vegas.
Let me just tell y'all this. Let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this, okay? When you are businessy businesswoman like Sonya, when you are businessy business, okay, they come to you,
Wait, what?
okay?
No,
You don't gotta look for nothing. They come for you.
hold on. They think I'm in the bathroom. Is it an echo, y'all? I'm on the floor because my back is hurting so badly, and so I'm on a mat right now. So I did have to move the microphone down. They think I'm on the toilet, y'all. Jesus.
Um,
Can you
no,
not hear me well?
there's
Oh,
a there
honey.
is an echo.
Okay, that's because I'm on the floor. Okay. Look,
There,
and I
there is
straightened
an echo.
it up. They think that's it ain't that kind of straight. It's not. It's not that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hold on, y'all. My back is killing me. So I gotta move my chair back. Okay. All right. All right. I was trying to compromise y'all, but it's an echo. Okay. I'm sorry. How about now?
Okay.
Is it better? Is it better now?
Okay, you good? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh. Okay.
And
Go.
let me tell y'all this. I knew she was on the floor. Okay.
I had to get down there. Oh, my back is killing me.
I
Okay.
knew she was on the floor. If you all only understood how many conversations I've had with V. Lenore on the floor, I knew she was on the floor. So I didn't know why y'all was tripping. Okay.
Ah! I be on the floor rolling on these damn the styrofoam rollers because it stretches on my back. It helps. So, oh my God. Hilarious. So I was like, why they said somebody was like, if V flush, I'ma scream or something like that. I was like, wait, what? They think I'm on the toilet.
I didn't know why y'all was tripping because I knew she was on the floor. Um, now y'all know if it sounds like that, she on the floor. Back her. Okay.
I
Okay.
had to get down there, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know it's not professional, but I was just trying to. The show goes on, you know. My bad. So okay,
Absolutely.
okay, all right.
Absolutely.
There's
All right.
no business like show business like no business I know. See, those were
Mm-hmm.
the songs I was singing too as a kid. Okay, musicals. I love musicals. Singles. There's
Wait,
no business, huh?
how old were you when you were singing this?
Probably like 7 or some shit. Okay. I
Oh my
love
God.
some Frank Sinatra movies, some Doris Day, Don Lemon, Steve. I'm sorry, Jerry Martin, Gene Martin. I mean, shit, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Oh my God, I love Jerry Lewis. Oh my God, he was my favorite comedian when I was like 5. I love him. Oh
How do you
yeah.
have a favorite comedian at 5?
I
I'm, I'm,
love
I'm just,
Jerry Lewis. You have no idea. No, not Don Lemon. I'm sorry. What was that man's name? Lemon. Not Don Lemon.
Jack, Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemon. Jack Lemon movies, Rock Hudson movies, Marilyn Monroe movies, Dorothy Dandridge, Lena Horne movies. Oh my God, Lena Horne movies. Okay. Ooh, I love those damn. But Doris Day was like my favorite. That lady, I love her. She was funny. She could be serious, and she could sing her ass off. And I love me some damn Doris Day. Why don't they talk about Doris Day no more? That's not good. That Doris Day was legendary. Anyway, okay, I'm back though. I digress.
You had a favorite comedian at 5. Like
I
at
did.
5 years old. At 5 years old, you had watched comedians and you were like, you know what? That nigga's my favorite. That
I
nigga Jerry
love
Lewis
it.
is my favorite.
Oh my God, you have no idea. And then sometimes, like on a Friday night or Saturday night, when the TV stations would stay on longer than like 1 o'clock, they might go off at like 2:30. They might play a Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin movie, and I would stay up and watch it. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was such a treat. Oh, they would come on like 1 in the morning. It was so cool. Oh, and Danny Kaye, yes, Delicate Dale. I loved all those. Shirley Temple. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. On the good ship, lollipop. It's a great trip to the candy shop where the bum bums play on the chocolate, the candy bar. Yay! I love those movies. Okay.
All right. All right. I think you earned this. Okay, you earned it.
Thank you. Thank you. Carol Burnett was my favorite female comedian. Carol Burnett, the queen of it. You heard me? She's queen. Now we ain't gonna play with it, okay? That woman, brilliant. She was brilliant.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Me and V Lenore have been doing these Tuesday night things for a while. My favorite part of doing the Tuesday show with V Lenore, whether it's on my channel or on her channel, it don't matter. My favorite part is V Lenore's childhood, okay? Because it is always something I'm never expecting out of her childhood. At 5, she had a favorite comedian, and it was that nigga Jerry Lewis, okay?
It
I was
was.
not expecting that at all.
Yes, and my favorite comedian, actress was none other than Carol fucking Burnett.
Wow.
And then Doris Day, maybe right after. I don't know. We didn't have a lot of black people on nothing.
How did you feel about Dick Gregory? He been black the whole time.
Shit. I didn't even know about him till I was a teenager. And you know how I found out about Dick Gregory? My mama was
Well,
buying and selling them damn them drinks he created. Remember them diet drinks?
the Bohemian, you know.
Yeah, she was over there subscribed and selling it like it was Mary Kay and shit. And that shit didn't work. It was
The
nasty too.
Bahamian diet. The Bahamian
Yes.
diet.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, my tie, I fell in love with Eddie Murphy. There's a difference, and I was 12. It was when 48 Hours came out. Okay. I had matured by then. That's why I was trying to get what?
You had matured by
I
then.
had matured, so I was exposed to other things, more black people, and we're doing their thing. I was allowed to watch certain things, as I got older, and so when I went to see 48 Hours, I fell in love with Eddie Murphy, and then that was it. That was all. What were you on Legacy Moon talking about the other day, about a week or so ago? Oh, you mentioned about having things on your wall in college. You were talking
Yeah.
about Disney World,
Right.
and you asked people if they had, stuff on their walls. And some people
Mm.
say, yeah, they had a lot of stuff. And I was saying, yeah, I had just one poster, and it was the Rolling Stone cover of Eddie Murphy on the front. His legs are spread wide. He has his shirt. He's lifting his shirt up, and he's sticking out his tongue. That
Yeah, I was not the target audience for that shit. So,
he was on the cover. So yeah, I used to keep him
yeah.
on the back of my door because at home I couldn't put no shit on my walls now. But I could put it
Hmm.
on the back of my door, and so he had a big old spread on the back of the door because that was my man, and I just wanted him to wait till I was 18.
Yep. How did that work out? Did he?
He he didn't do it. He cheated.
Damn.
At first I wasn't so mad about the one that, right around that time he got engaged to, because she was a virgin. So I figured, I don't know, she hadn't had him yet really in my mind. So I felt like, okay, she's a good one to hold him down until I turned 18. Made sense.
Okay. But did you get any confirmation from Eddie Murphy about this affair?
No, but his bodyguard would sometimes sign off on the certified letters that I would send.
You sent Eddie Murphy certified letters at the age of.
12.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right.
And I sent him
Alrighty.
there, and I'd send like one a month. And they'd sign off on my mom, because I was calling first. I'm about to call somebody. Remember, I told you I called
Mm-hmm.
Caesar's Palace looking for Diana Ross at 8. So
Mm-hmm.
by the
Yep.
time I'm 12, I know how to get information. So what happened? Ooh. Oh, okay. You knew. Okay. Um, what was I saying?
You was
What you
talking
over there
about
doing?
you was talking about your certified mailing of the
Oh,
letters, and
yeah.
you was
So I
calling
was
before because you
I
have
was
the
calling
ability to
Saturday
get
Night
people's
Live at
numbers.
first. My mom was like, "Stop stop all these long distance calls to Saturday Night Live," because I was calling NBC. I knew what studio they were in. I call up there and I asked to speak to Eddie Murphy. They never would get him. Not one time did he come to the phone.
You mean to tell me that a child called Saturday Night Live asking for Eddie Murphy and they didn't put him on the phone? What?
Yeah, and I knew that they rehearsed on Tuesdays through Thursdays. So I knew he was there. Okay. So he never answered the calls. My mom said, "Stop making all these damn calls." Okay. And so she said, "I tell you what, get a certified letter. Somebody's going to have to sign for it. Maybe he'll sign for it. And then you'll know that he received it. And it was so cool because, you go to the post office, you ask for a certified letter, they give you a little slip, whatever, and then they send you something back with that signature on it when it's all said and done. And I would get those back. And sometimes it was the bodyguard, sometimes it's probably like a receptionist or something. But yeah, they had to sign off on it, they had to take it. And he never wrote back either. So then I had to grow up the hard way, It was hard knocks. It was a
With all
hard
of
knock
us,
for me after
with
that.
all of
Huh?
us people that, with all of us people that don't know Eddie Murphy, I know that was hard. That was really difficult for you to be around all us non-Eddie Murphy writing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that was difficult. That had to be difficult.
Look,
Um,
who's that said that he said V knew his schedule? I did. I had called up there enough and they had told me what days they rehearsed. And I watched, I was reading everything. Anything he was in, I was reading it. I loved him so much.
mm, mm, mm.
I don't want to meet him. I do not want to meet that man. I don't. And I don't even know that I want to meet Diana Ross. She was close enough. The vibe was kind of off. Uh, and I'm good with not meeting her. I just want to love them from afar and remember them as I did. I still haven't watched the documentary Native because it hurts. Okay? It
Mhm,
hurts.
mhm. You should watch it though, because he changed his laugh.
I know you told me that.
He sounds like Urkel now. He changed his laugh. It's really weird. He doesn't do the Eddie Murphy laugh anymore. Okay. Mm-mm. Black but not bitter says V. Lenore. I met him in a hotel lobby when I was a senior in high school. Went back the next day and met his father and his brother Charlie. I skipped school to see him.
In Cincinnati? Why was he there and not in Columbus? I demand to know.
Oh, okay. All right.
I had
And
boogie in my butt. You remember that?
I do remember that. Yes.
Boogie in the butt. I had that. That was his first album. I had that. I think I was about 13, 12 and a half, 13. And then I got all the other ones after that on vinyl. I was playing it on my record player.
Ms. R. Clark says V has lived a very colorful life. That's why I love talking about this music, Ms. R. Clark. It's very colorful. All right.
It's all true too. I swear before the Lord. I'm not lying
Yep.
about any one thing I just said. I'm serious. This happened. And
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I don't mind hearing these stories, Ms. R. Clark, because yes, it was very, very, very colorful, and some parts are kind of ghetto. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, the whole thing isn't, but some parts. Look at her. Look at her.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Chick-fil-A
Party
gal said,
all
"You
the
remember?"
time. Party all the time.
Uh-huh.
Party all the time.
Mhm.
My girl wants to party all the time. Party all the time. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
my my favorite part of that video is just how triumphant Rick James looks at Eddie Murphy. So, I love that.
Oh my
I
God.
absolutely love that. That is great, great stuff. Um,
Mm.
okay, all right. Texas
Okay.
Toy. Apparently, so was mine. Okay, Texas Toy said, "Well, my childhood was boring slash normal. Mine too. All right. I wasn't entertaining adults when I was a child. I just wasn't. Okay.
I've been an
So,
old soul all my life. I'm sorry.
mhm.
And then I birthed
Mhm.
one. So it's crazy.
Mm, mm,
It,
mm. All right.
Nate, they said my life is trash. Is my life trash, Native?
No, your life is not trash. Your life is colorful, a little ghetto, but not trash.
What? My life
There
is
are
ghetto.
no, there are ghetto moments. You have had some ghetto moments.
What's the
I don't
ghetto
know.
moment? Tell me one.
A 2-year-old calling her daddy a nigga is ghetto as fuck. It's ghetto as fuck. Okay, as top tier ghetto shit. Okay, nigga, where my birthday present at, nigga? I said I wanted an easy bake, nigga. You know that's ghetto. That's ghetto.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying. That's what that is. Shit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
When you're right, you're
mm.
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Shit.
Speaking of
I
some
know.
ghetto shit, let's get back into this damn call with these
All right.
ghetto ass people, Nesto and Sonia Waller Durham Jackson the third. Okay, all right.
Wait, Miss R. Clark said, and having a mom as a wrestler is one for the book.
Right, there's that too.
A mess. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just
That's
saying.
true. It was ridiculous. My life was ridiculous. Remember, I was saying my uncle from my aunt shooting him. Lord.
Yeah, yeah, that's another one. I didn't use that one as an example, but that is another ghetto moment.
I was
All right,
5.
let's not get it twisted. That was a very ghetto moment, and the 5-year-old got to step in and say, "Don't shoot him." What the fuck? Mm,
For
Jeez.
real. That's what.
Jeez.
Please don't kill Uncle George.
That is, I'm telling you, that's some
That's
top
insane. They
tier
did
ghetto,
insane. That's insane. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get off of me. I'm sorry.
some
That's
top tier
insane.
ghetto shit. That is, yeah. Shit.
Don't shoot.
Fucking 5-year-old got to be the voice of reason in the situation. Don't shoot him. I love him. I love him. Don't shoot him.
She said, "All right, baby." And then she put the gun back in the drawer,
You see what I'm saying? Some top tier ghetto shit, y'all. That's top tier.
right there in the living room.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Lord of
Wow.
mercy.
And she did cut my mama when they got in the fight because my mama kissed her baby with lipstick on. Remember that? That's who you did?
Yeah, I do remember that story. I remember that story. Yes, I do. Uh-huh.
But I
Uh-huh.
wasn't there. I had nothing to do with that. I wasn't even thought of. My mom hadn't
Mm-hmm.
even, she wasn't even married. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that has nothing to do with me. That's her ghetto moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Give
well,
her her flowers. That's
it
her
was
ghetto moment, not mine. That shit
it was the
crazy.
it was the environment. You know what I mean? It lent to the environment. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
It
It did.
did. It did.
It
Y'all, my
did.
mama was wrestling at the time and she came home for the weekend. And so every time she would come home for the weekend, her sister, who had about well, at that time, I think she had about 4 kids, right? And so my mom was real close to my cousins. So, because she didn't, she hadn't had kids. So she would go over there every week and bring them stuff back from when she traveled and that sort of thing. So, fast forward, she goes to see her sister, and the baby was my cousin Greg, and she said hi. She always went in there grabbing on the baby, and my aunt said, "Don't you kiss my baby with that lipstick on." And my mama said, "Go on, shut up, Puddin'." Her name was Puddin', but she wasn't sweet. I want you to know that. She was sweet to me, but she wasn't no sweet lady. Anyway, okay. So she was
Mm-hmm.
the black Richard Pryor. I mean, the female Richard Pryor, and then my Uncle Super was the other versions. Anyway, they would cuss you out, and obviously they bring weapons with them. Okay, So
Mhm.
anyway, she told my mama, "You better not kiss my baby with that lipstick on." My mom said, "Shut up, go on somewhere, pudding." And she said, "I mean, you kissed my baby with that lipstick on, I'ma whoop your ass, right?" Okay. So
Mhm.
my mama's the baby sister, and wait, and Cupcake said, "Not sour pudding." She was nothing sweet, child. Okay, she was sweet to me though. She was sweet to me. Anyway, so my mama being, I don't know, bullheaded, she kissed him with that lipstick on. So my aunt got up to do something and they got into it. My mama got the best of her. She grabbed a knife and slit her leg, and then she started crying. Oh, my baby sister did it. It was some ghetto shit. That's it. That's
Yep.
the end of the story. And they made a
Mhm. Yeah. You see what I'm
she was so
saying? Do you understand? But do you
I did too.
understand? Okay. Long as you understand why I said what I said. Okay.
That's hers.
Shit.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I wasn't there.
It's the environment. It
Yes.
adds to the environment.
I tell you, my mom didn't play, okay? My mom didn't play.
Hmm.
Did I tell you about that hammer to the knee?
Oh my god. Oh
Did I
my
tell you?
god. That sounds familiar. I think I did hear that story.
This is my now. I definitely had nothing to do with this. This is long before my mom and dad got married, and because my mom and
Hmm.
dad dated when they were 13, 14. But then my dad went to the army. She moved from Columbus, because they met here, and they didn't see each other for about 10, 11 years. Then they got married. So anyway,
Hmm.
this she had this boyfriend that she loved, child. She loved this man, and his name was Richard, and she just was over the moon with this guy, right? And then she
Hmm.
found out that he had cheated on her, and she broke up with him. And then he came back, running back, and really wanted to get back with her. And then she let him in the house one day, and she told him to go ahead and sit down. He sat down in a chair. She said, "I'll be back." And she came back, and she knocked his kneecaps off. No, I don't know why she didn't go to prison.
Hmm.
She busted his motherfucking kneecap. She was crazy, y'all. That's why I tell these people, leave me alone, because you don't know. You never know how stuff show up. You know what I mean? And my
Hmm.
ancestors don't play, okay? If she was like that on Earth, child, I'm just saying, and she watching over me, you don't want no parts. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah. No. No. No.
But she
Definitely
she
not.
didn't play, and she found out he was cheating, and she took a hammer and she busted his kneecap. And
Yeah.
he never
Definitely. I would definitely recommend leave this one alone. Okay. All right. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right. Let's get back into this
okay.
call,
I know
y'all.
y'all didn't come here for that. Okay, so
Huh? Guess what? I did see on the news this morning that this white used to be mayor of Atlanta, white guy, old guy.
Mhm.
He say he killed his wife, but I didn't know he was waiting 4 months to get a bond, but they dropped the case, and now he's going for a bond hearing today.
Oh,
And
well.
yeah, and the other one too, the rapper boys, they got locked up, gone and
Which one? Ghana?
now the other one,
Oh, Young
and
Thug.
yeah, Young Thug, so Thug put in for a motion again for him because they dropped one of his major charges that he can get out on bond. He couldn't get out on
Oh,
bond.
good.
One that was major. I don't know what that was, but
I mean, he had a RICO. He had a RICO charge. They was trying to say he was running a enterprise.
oh, so they dropped that.
I don't know if that one was dropped, but that was his biggest, most heaviest charge was the RICO.
Okay.
Because they were trying to say his record label was actually a gang and da 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 da. You know, that he was the leader. It was a whole bunch of shit. But you know, he had went a couple months ago before he got locked up and bonded out a lot of people that couldn't get out on bond.
What?
He went, I think it was Fulton County, one of those county jails. He went and bonded out a lot of people that had stupid charges that could not get out on bond, which I thought was
Wow.
lovely because there's a lot of people that got dumb charges and live check to check and anything other than their monthly bills they can't afford. So a flat tire or a ticket, you know, stuff like that, they can't even afford to pay it. So you figure you get a case, you're in there for something stupid, and your bond is $500, and you can't even pull $500. You know what I'm saying? You lose a job, you lose your house, now you're homeless, all because of something
So you
stupid.
say he did that before he got locked up?
Before he got locked up. Mm-hmm. No, that made the news.
That made the news?
Mm-hmm. I saw it on the news.
Oh, damn. And they still won't get him in the bond?
No, and that prosecutor, she's a bitch.
That shit crazy.
She went on and had a big press conference about arresting him and this, that, and the other.
Why would that qualify him for a bond, though? Because Nesto seems really surprised and shocked. Like, he did all that and they didn't give him a bond? So Nesto doesn't understand the bond process.
I don't
Is
get
that what
why
I'm getting?
he's had to do this so many times. So I don't get it. He can describe other things. He understands how the flow of, you know how she'll say so and so needs to make a motion towards something. He'll say no, they don't do that. This like he has some knowledge. That's all I'm saying. He can recognize some things that Sonya might say out of turn, that or what his appearances are supposed to be and how they're going to flow. Like he can answer those questions faster than she can. So it does seem odd that he doesn't understand the bond process, because isn't that all of the same shit? You know what I mean? Like you've had to get out of bond multiple times, because if you hadn't, you never would have married her, or y'all wouldn't have been together, because you would have been in jail the whole time. He got arrested multiple times, so he had to get out multiple times. So how'd that work for him then?
But I'm just trying to understand why why does he think the story that Sonya just said was that Young Thug was out here bonding people out. Now, that can be a good thing, that can be a noble thing, but at the same time, if you in there for something nefarious, that can also be a bad thing. So it's not, because she's trying to make it seem like, oh, he was just doing it for people just to, nah, I think there was something else behind that. I don't know. It just seems a little, I don't know. Because bond, unbeknownst to Sonya and Nesto, is actually meant to protect the public. So if you have somebody that's out here, I don't know, stalking folks and touching folks when they don't want to be touched, and here comes Young Thug putting them back out on the streets, that's not necessarily a good thing. You see what I'm saying? So,
Right.
right. So that part. But then after she tells him this story, he turns around and says he did all that and they didn't give him a bond. Why are those two things connected in his mind?
I don't know.
It's the same thing with the whole when Dre was like, "Oh, they out here talking about what you did, but they ain't say about you handing out turkeys on Thanksgiving. They ain't talk about that." No, nigga, we ain't talking about that.
No,
No, you
don't
right.
give a fuck about that.
Because that shit ain't important. And obviously Dre ain't never seen the news, because the news story has never gone like that. Okay? There has never been El Chapo is wanted in Mexico for drug trafficking. He also fed children. What?
And passed out turkeys.
He also passed out turkeys. Jim, back to you. Well,
That
that El
matters.
Chapo sounds like a bad guy, but at least he did give out turkeys. Thank you, Chet, for that news report. The news don't work like that. No, Dre, they're not talking about anything benevolent that Nesto did, because the benevolency ain't the issue. The victims are the issue. Nobody
And
gives
he
a
could
fuck,
do
Dre.
everything. He could feed all the homeless, put them all in shelters, make sure they fed for the next year with maid services and all kinds of all the medical assistance they need. He could do all of that, but come over here and steal somebody's money. He's still a thief. Come over here
Right.
and acquire photographs of children and dogs and horses. Yeah, he's still that. He's still that. He's still out here touching women, assault,
Right.
SAing women. So like
Right.
he's doing all of these things. I don't give a fuck about if he fed all the homeless. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He did this thing.
But some kind of way to Nesto and Sonia, that's supposed to count towards something, and I'm not sure why.
I don't know.
Why that's supposed to count towards something. Now, you know, it's kind of like I don't know if y'all seen Tyler Perry's A Fall from Grace. One of the worst movies I've ever laid eyes on. But one of the things, and apparently Tyler Perry don't understand this either,
Oh
because
yeah. Go ahead.
they kept talking about how this lady baked cookies for kids in the neighborhood. Like, what the fuck? Did she kill the people or not? Okay. I mean, that
Right.
was a part of her defense. Was she baked cookies for kids? And I'm like, okay, so Tyler Perry don't know how this shit work either. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Whatever, Tyler. Whatever, dude. It's not exactly how that works, but what the fuck ever, man. All right, let's listen.
Okay.
Let's listen to some.
And then she got death threats and was all, oh, I'm getting death threats. What do you think he was going to get? After he did that, releasing all those people, paid all those people's bonds and was doing all of this stuff for the community, and you turn around and make a big-ass press conference like, yeah, I got him, and this, that, and the other, of course people are going to hate you. Because you should have kept that. You didn't even have to make a press conference. You've never made a press conference before. But now you want to arrest him and make a press conference about it. Like,
Because she wanted to let the people know who thought that he was doing all these benevolent acts that it was all a ruse and it was all a front so that they wouldn't know what kind of person that he actually was. See,
Right.
there's two sides to the story, Sonia. He did all these things that you're talking about, but it is also possible, just like in the case of your boyfriend who had a barbershop, was also in his other life a monster. And to make the public aware of that is kind of her job, Sonia. I mean, and no, death threats are not to be expected. You see how twisted this heifer is?
Yeah.
She was getting death threats, and her response to that is, well, what did you expect? What? What did she expect? She expects to not have an overreaction to a press conference. That's what she
Right.
expects.
Right.
They have a tendency to normalize the most abnormal behavior in a way that makes it seem so casual. What did you expect out of society? What did you expect when you did a thing that I didn't like and that other people didn't like? What did you expect is her response. It's insane, Lenore. It's absolutely insane.
They are.
you bragging on some shit. So you did that to yourself. She should have kept that quiet and just kept pushing, but instead, yeah, we got him, da 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 da, and everybody was like,
No, 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 no. What was da 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 da?
She'll never tell him everything. Are you kidding me?
What
Plus, she
is
ain't.
da 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 da?
Mm-hmm.
Because leaving out we got him da 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 da. See, the da 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 is the
It's
context we
important.
need. Right, exactly. Because we want to know, why did she get him? Was it for the reason why you said, because she was trying to prove a point, or was it because of what I said, where she was informing the public of what was going on and what they investigated for? What's the da 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 da, Lenore?
All the shit that proves that his ass is guilty.
Right.
And she knows a recorded line then, so she ain't saying this. So, child.
Right. Yeah, and she said we got him and da 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 da. No, it's important to understand the context of what you're saying, because by leaving all that out, it lends me to believe that what I said is more accurate than what you're saying.
Well, listen, the other day when we all covered that call, um, something happened the other in the call. What did you just say right before this
About what?
about the da 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 da? Ah,
About her?
she was talking to him about what she heard on the Corey Holcomb show.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, this one guy on there, he was talking about your voice, talking about how you sound with your voice. She didn't tell everything. That man said, he called him illiterate. He called him ignorant. He called him all kinds of damn names. And Corey Holcomb is the one who called him a backdoorian, Jesus.
Mm.
Okay. So she didn't tell him none of that part. All she told him was that somebody judged him based on his voice and how he sounded. And most people don't like to hear how they sound. They don't like the sound of their voice. So it's, she was trying to make it seem like it was just some superficial thing.
Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Because she starts going into, well, everybody can't have a deep, sexy voice. Well, we know that's not Nesto's case because his voice sounds like he sounds like a 13-year-old little boy. Okay, so yes, you're right, Sonya. That's not possible for everybody. But I think that when she leaves things out, she has certainly taken advantage of his ignorance. She's definitely taken advantage of the fact that he can't fact check her on anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other reason why that's the other reason why if you're in Nesto's situation, you don't need a liar on your team. You don't need a liar on your team because they are going to take advantage of the fact that you don't fact check and you can't fact check.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that she says can he go back and say, nah, that ain't right, unless it's something that he has direct knowledge of, like RVs. See, she can't pull this shit when it comes to the RV shit because he knows RVs. Everything else she can basically tell him and he'll go along with it. Ducky Dexter says, serious question, Native. If they watch the news in jail, no one knows who Nesto is or what he's in for, or is he in solitary confinement? They would tear him up in there. I believe Ducky Dexter that he's addressed that by saying that's why he's let his beard grow out, and that's why he wears those baggy, those big clothes in there. So yeah, they have some of the young boys. He's mentioned that on a few calls. That some of the young boys. Matter of fact, I think I heard a call. I can't remember if I did it or where I heard it at. Where he said the young boys call him OG or Unc or whatever. He was talking to Dre when he told him that. Yeah, he was talking to Dre when he told him that. So that must have been Legacy. But yeah, so no, they watch the news. That some of them. But see, the thing
Well,
is,
here's the thing. The way they really find out is because he's going back and forth to court, right? Think about how many times he's doing that. Usually it's a group of them going. They gather people who have a court hearing and they bring them all in one space. Sometimes you may be seated right there in the courtroom while you're hearing other cases. So that is how they will learn a lot of times, and then it spreads by mouth.
mhm.
So the news, because everybody's not going to be on the news, and everybody's not able to watch TV anyway. And the news, depending upon, like, they're in bed by the time the late news comes on. They're not watching like 11 o'clock news, and during the day either, really. So they their information is going to be sparse. But if somebody goes to court with him and they hear the charges, that's how it gets back.
Yeah, but yeah, so I guess he calls himself disguising himself, and I don't know if y'all remember that time when Sonya was saying that he should tell the guards to call him by another name and not call him Ernesto. Like they were saying, like she told him that he should tell the guards to call him in or some nickname, right? And because the guards are gonna so remember that, and they're gonna so do it at his request, right? Like, hey, Ned, yeah, come, man. Them guards don't give a fuck about that shit. They gonna call that nigga Ernesto, okay? But she was trying to find another way for him to cloak his identity while he was in the jail. Dumbass.
Mm-mm. I think that's interesting. That didn't you say? And a couple of people have said it, but I think you said that when you got into the courthouse, that it
Hmm.
said on the board, Ernest Nesto Williams or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know they would put like a nickname. That's wild to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think when we came in there, I think we were looking for his name on the board, and we kept looking and kept looking.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that when they finally, because for whatever reason, outside of the courtroom, they didn't have anything on the docket like that like they have an electronic board, and I think I sent you a picture of it, and they have like this electronic board, and there was nothing on it. So so me and Black Ben Abita was like, what the fuck, like like what is happening? And we sat outside, but obviously something was happening because there were people standing outside. And this one guy who had a whole bunch of court experience, he said, "Oh yeah, they always do that." I was like, "Oh, okay, so you've been here enough, you
Right.
know that they don't put anything on the board." But yeah, but finally, I think a few minutes before everything started, they put him on there. So I don't know what the deal was that day. Judge Dunaway was, he was very relaxed that day. I don't know if he smoked some weed before he came out. I don't know what happened. But he
My
came out, and
part.
he came out and he was like, "Yeah, baby. So here's the deal. Attorney Hoover ain't gonna be here today, baby. So everything and everybody associated with his case, we're gonna have a little bit of a delay. That brother said he had something else to do. So here's what I need for y'all to do for me. Everybody else that's gonna be here, if you a lawyer, put your hands in the air. If you a plaintiff, put your hands in the air. If you a defendant, put your hands in the air. Okay. Now what I need for you to do is raise your right hands in the air and swear to tell the truth, like you just don't care. Tap tap on the gavel, baby. We about to have court." I was like, "All right, it's time to go.
I'm blowing the horn.
It's time to
Did that.
wait. It is time to go.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
time to go. It is time. It is time to go. Okay. All right. And that's when we all left. Okay. we all,
Uh-uh.
we all left. I mean, everybody was mad. Pam was mad. We all just came down there for no reason. I done got up extra early, rode MARTA, risking my life to go down here.
I'm not risking my life on Martha.
Risking my life on MARTA to come down here, just to hear him talk about Attorney Hoover ain't here today, baby. But we still gonna have court. All right. That's all I want y'all to know. Tap tap on the gavel, baby. We about to do this. Let's have us some court up in here. I'm like, wow, this nigga loves his job. This nigga loves being a judge. Okay,
Lord have mercy.
I'm just saying.
PYT,
Yes,
PT3 said, Judge, blow the whistle. Boop,
yeah,
boop, boop.
yeah. Blow the whistle, baby. Blow the whistle. That's what he was there for, Rakia. That's what he was there for. I promise. I promise. Shit. I'm going back though. I am going back. Okay. All right. I am gonna go back. When is it? Is it next month? Is it April that he got something going
April, I
on? I
think
think.
April 17th or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Black Man, I better said Marta is smarter. You doggone right, Marta's smarter, because I was not about to drive down to that motherfucker at all. No,
Mm-mm,
no, no.
and I'm
Mm-mm.
sure parking would have
Mm-mm.
been, expensive too. Probably like 25
Yeah,
bucks.
that's the thing. That's the thing. If it's not like a supermarket or a store or a mall, they gonna get you for parking in Atlanta. They gonna get you. You gonna get got for real. You can't avoid it. You
Oh,
cannot avoid.
the 15th, Black
Okay.
Month.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be down there. We'll be down there. We will be down there. And I'm a known face. I'm a known face. So folks can't say that you sent me down there as an unknown face, okay? Okay?
Okay, well, I'm sending Black but not bitter. Okay, I already sent her. I already gave her orders. Okay, because I got them from Nyla, and then I gave them to her. All right, and she
Let it
she's gonna do exactly what she's been assigned to do. Okay.
let it be known I am a known face, a content creator. I will be there, okay? All right, and ain't nobody sent me. Okay, so let's see how she reacts to a known face being down there. Okay, let's see what happens then. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's right, Southside Shot Town. I will be there. I will definitely be there. Okay. Yep. There you go. There you go.
I wish I could be there, child. If I was in
I wish.
Ohio, I would have been down there on the 15th. Okay,
No,
I'd
I
have
get
drove
it.
my ass down there for sure.
I get it. I get it. Trust me, we got you covered. We got you covered. We got you covered, Vila. No, we got you covered. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. You're gonna get the whole blow by blow. Trust me. Trust me. Now, let's listen to
Hmm.
this call.
Okay.
We're not voting for you next election.
Wow. Wow. So he going for a bar.
Oh, by the way, y'all, she won the next election. Just so you know, she won the next election because she protected Fulton County. Okay, just so you know.
Motion now to get. I guess he gonna get the bar. I guess it's them sins. The 7 days of sin you can't get out. I guess I didn't know
Them
Rico was one on.
Yeah, still trying to say he's a gang leader. Enterprise, like like a mafia boss. Like a mafia boss for blacks. But for color.
Oh,
They're
dang.
saying it was running drugs and all of this and this enterprise and this, that, and the other and whatever she's trying to prove that she claimed he did. But no one's coming forth and supporting what she's saying, and that's the thing. Emergency motion for contempt.
Wow. Yeah, and they changed the trial date. My fucking birthday to back to March now because the other ones don't have a lawyer.
Really?
28 people that they got locked up don't have a lawyer. But 8 people, 28, but 8 of them don't have a lawyer. Ain't that
Really?
Yeah.
How do they not have a lawyer still? You can still get a public defender.
Man, you can't. How you gonna do that? And you got court offenders. All them public offenders. There's not enough lawyers. You see what I'm saying? So it's not. Yeah. So I'm just. I'm not worried, but I can't wait till my turn to come.
Right.
I'll just be straight, but I ain't got none of that crazy shit going on.
You gotta look at, because your son was saying that she's trying to say you got charges in other states and stuff. You gotta make sure, have your lawyer look and make sure you got nothing else pending that's gonna get bonded and then they sit there and, send you to the next part.
No, they can't do that. No, they can't. I already done checked it out on that.
If you don't have any warrant, they won't. But if you have a warrant and they bond you out of Fulton, the next county, because they're gonna run a warrant check on you before they release you.
I already did that.
Yeah.
Just out there to the other place. But like I said, I already know what that is. That ain't nothing. That's 5
Right.
years old. So they might not come, it might come, but it ain't nothing. But it'd be like maybe $500 going out. That's it. Yeah. So I mean, I kind of know what it is, but you can't. This is the time they put a warrant on. Ain't nothing that a lawyer can do. As you can get go in and bond out as soon as you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, he walk you in and walk you out like that. But in case you get some kind, you gotta wait overnight to get a bond.
Right, depending on the time you get there.
Yeah,
And the time they schedule.
Yeah, you got to find out what's that and all that. So I'll just get through this one step, and I'll be all right. So
Right, your major problem.
Yeah. So I have a few more days. So once I get through this, I can just go him get him to set me ready for the other county that's supposed to come in my name come. But I'm gonna ask him to go down there and get prepared when I do get there, in and out.
In and out.
Yeah, so if I would know I had something then, I would have been in and out. I would turn myself in. I wouldn't have been looking for me and no crazy shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
I often wonder, do I have warrants?
yeah, but you gotta understand, you can have one before put some shit on you don't even know what the fuck it is.
Well, yes, people cannot. Yeah, people always see people's name on a lot of shit, and you can have a warrant on some shit you had no clue that was out there.
And that's exactly what I had no motherfucking clue. But it's okay because I'm good. So here we go. It's your time to go to work.
What just happened in this conversation? I'm so confused.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I feel like he'd be trying to give himself a pep talk. Just, I don't know.
Man,
He wants to deny
they
anything.
make it hard. They make it hard for us to do a proper show. I can't do the show if I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are they making our jobs hard? The fuck?
I don't.
Anyway, anyway, this right here, this is easy. Okay, Michi Three has been a member of the tribe for 6 months. Okay, thank you, Michi Three, for 6 months of membership. Okay.
Good job, Mickey.
Now, she says, "Is Wooten really running for judge?" Yes,
Is it?
Will Wooten is. Yes, Will Wooten is running for the
Ooh.
court. He is running for the Court of Appeals. Okay, so
Hmm.
yes, he is absolutely doing that. That is a thing. He is campaigning, and yes, uh, I think his first name is John Will Wooten is out here running for Court of Appeals.
Wow.
Just,
You think?
just
Do
to
you
be
think?
specific, I think he can. I think he can because I do think that his record and his tenure down there, I think that he has a chance. Yeah,
Mm. When would he
yeah.
take office? January?
I'm not sure about that because I don't live in Fulton County, so
Okay.
I don't really know. I just know
Okay.
that he was. I know he is running though, and I haven't looked into the details as far as the election and how all that's going for him. So,
I just
um,
wonder if he were, to take the bench in January, and God forbid this trial gets delayed even further, do you think what would you feel about him walking away from the case? I guess that's my real question. How would you
shit,
feel about
he ain't the only one to work down there. Hell,
No,
I'm pretty sure that
very true.
I'm pretty sure whoever he hands that file off to is prepared. That whole office, despite what Sonya would have y'all to believe, that whole office is on their shit. Okay, now it might be easy to get distracted by the Fonnie Willis shit and the Khalid Muhammad because that nigga look like Khalid Muhammad. Okay, I'm sorry, he just do. But her and her affair with Khalid Muhammad, don't let that distract you. Okay, that office is on it down there. Okay, they got some organizational issues when it comes to the incarceration and everything, but when it comes down to these cases like this, these high profile shits, they own it. They are on it. So
No,
I
Michi
don't
Three said
know.
be the judge on the case. He couldn't do that. Oh my God, could you imagine? That would be so
Nah,
funny. But
nah,
in the
he
Trump
could.
world, who knows, huh?
Nah, he couldn't. He definitely
No,
couldn't.
he would have to recuse himself. He would have
Right.
so much bias. He got all the fucking information, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He prepared the file. Yeah, that's why I
Right.
asked, if he were to, yeah, and you're correct. The file is the file at this point. It's probably detailed as a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, okay? And you're right. It would probably be their case to lose if they didn't. I mean, it should just be easy, pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
But I just wonder how you would feel. Like I would really like to see him handle it, though. We've talked about him so long and bigged
Mm-hmm.
him up. I kind of would like it if he would do it.
Nah, I do feel like I do feel like um, I want him to finish the job. I would love that. But shit, I feel like he could hand that shit off to me, and I could just
Right.
hell.
True.
Considering not just his case, but also look who I'm up against. I'm up against Sean Miss Deadline Hoover. Okay, I'm up against Sean.
Oh
I'm
my
using a
God.
template Hoover. Okay, the
Oh.
template master. Okay, that's who I'm
Mm,
up against. Oh hell yeah, man! I
mm.
would walk circles around that nigga, and I ain't been to law school not one day.
You say you feel like if he handed it to you, you could.
Shit, give me the case, Will Wooten. I'll do it. I'll finish it up.
Ah!
Shit, shit. I will finish it
That
up.
is hilarious. Okay, but you're right. That shit is probably detailed as fuck. You hear
Hell
me?
yeah.
All the shit in there, all the testimonies, all the child. We don't even know what the DNA is saying. We don't know shit about nothing. We just know the basic shit. We know certain people on the witness list. We know about certain things because of the warrants are very fucking detailed. I had no idea that warrants are detailed like that. Like they tell a story in those
Mm-hmm.
warrants. So you take all that information, and we kind of get the gist of what the fuck was going on, right? When you
Man,
see kids posting shit, and you see, you hear friends coming out saying shit. You see what I'm saying?
man, give me the damn case, boo boo. Now I promise I'll do you proud. I will do you proud. It looks like we got a new attorney in here, baby. Brother, bald headed man sitting right there. Can you put your name on the record? Yeah, this native tribe, and I'm here to shut all this shit down. Okay, I'm here to shut all this shit down and send that stupid motherfucker over there to prison for a very long time. I rest my case. Okay. All right, now tap tap on that gavel, baby. Okay, all right. That's all I'm saying. Shit. No, it would be case closed if I had it. It would be case closed. I promise. I promise you that. But let's listen to the big dummy.
Mhm.
Folks there yet?
No, he's not here yet. He won't be here till closer to 10. He drops the kids off to school.
Oh, okay. So what you got going on today?
Nothing. Anyway, I'm about to file a position. I'm about to do some work. But outside of work, nothing. I said I was going to go somewhere today after work. I don't know where.
You're going to celebrate your victory.
After I spoke to yesterday, I was like, we got to celebrate. She was like, what happened? I was like, I'm like, good my bankruptcy.
Okay.
Man, I was listening to everybody's, because you're on the phone with other people, because it's like you're in court, but you're on phone court. So you listen to everybody else's cases and you know, and seeing how he's talking to them, I was so nervous, like, my case worse than that. My shit was worse. It was worse than those, but my shit was solid as far as my lawyer kept trying to, and they pissed me off because, so my lawyer all the while kept saying, just wait, because my bank statements from last year were so high, right? He was like, 6 months, you got $100,000 in deposits. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not making that money anymore. You know how you can be doing well and then Monday come your life just completely changed? I said, well, my life completely changed. I said, I'm not doing any of that. I have none of those sorts of income anymore. It's a wrap. I'm down to regular money right now. You know, and he was like, yeah, but I'm like, no, we're filing it. I'm so tired of waiting. File it, because my life's on hold. File it, you know. Things I need to do. I want to get business credit. I want to do some, I want to do some shit that I can't do because of this.
Right.
So I mentioned I wanted to hurry and get this done with because I might have a medical malpractice suit. Why did he put that on the petition? So the creditor dude, he's like, so it says you have a pending, because they want to know any money you possibly could be getting in. They want it, you know, so they can put it towards the bill. He was like, say you have a pending medical malpractice suit. I was like, what? I was like, no. He was like, you don't have another attorney. I was like, I don't have but one attorney, and that's the bankruptcy attorney. I said, I have no pending anything. I'm not even in talks with nobody. And then the lawyer speaks up and was like, oh, that's an error. It shouldn't even been on there. I'm thinking, bitch, why the fuck did y'all put that on there in the first place? That was a conversation. That wasn't no, this is what it is, da-da-da-da.
Right.
So he's like, and I'm like, is this bitch supposed to be my favorite? I sent him a nice little email afterwards. Like, I am very disappointed on what went on today at the hearing. That whole mention of a pending medical malpractice shouldn't even came up. Shouldn't have been written down. Shouldn't have been on.
Native, are you on mute?
I am on mute.
Oh.
But don't they have to do that? Like, isn't that required?
Yeah.
So what is she talking about?
I don't know.
I mean, she's saying it like he did something wrong or like he did something, like, you know, she's got all this attorney experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she don't realize that you have to, like, anything, because you have to disclose any future payouts when you're filing bankruptcy. That's what her lawyer did, and she is like telling him that it shouldn't have been mentioned. I'm confused. The shit they be doing confuses me. I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know. That whole house thing and all that stuff with the lady, Miss Janice, whatever, I don't even fully understand all of that and why it is that I don't understand what happened at the end. Apparently, they called everything off and I don't know who has the house now. Like I don't understand what happened. Do you?
No,
So I don't know,
no.
and I'm thinking because she's kind of, I feel like she's talking about that house as well as other houses, right? Because she said she had like 16 houses or some shit like that. Were
Hmm.
those 16 houses listed on the bankruptcy? I know
Probably
you said
not.
they happened 4 times or something. So I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even fully understand it. Like, what was she? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but I have no details as far as like how she went about the bankruptcies and what all she put. I have no fucking idea. I just know that it sounds like again, and there's
She
a
said it
pattern
was
here.
$1 million. $1 million?
Right. But see, there's a pattern. Okay, there's a pattern of wanting lawyers to do unethical things and being upset when the lawyers don't do the unethical things. The lawyer has his bar license on the line every time he steps in front of that court. So if you are stepping in front of a bankruptcy court, you have to disclose everything that is an upcoming possible payment because you're claiming that you ain't got no damn money. And what the court does not want you to do is say, I ain't got no money, grant you a bankruptcy, and guess
Mhm.
what? 2 years from
You
now, you
owe.
got some money.
Mhm. Mhm.
That is the point of it all. And it just seems to me like the way that they talk about Krell, the way that they have talked about Hannah, the way that they talk about all these lawyers, they want lawyers to do unethical shit. And then they get upset when the lawyers don't do the unethical shit that they want them to do, which is another thing. The reason why somebody asked me a while ago, do sovereign citizens have lawyers? The reason why sovereign citizens don't have lawyers is because lawyers will not file the frivolous, nonsensical shit that they want them to file. Because no lawyer is going to put their license on the line for some I'm not driving, I'm traveling bullshit.
That shit is wild to me. I do not have a contract with the state of Arizona. I do not have a
Right,
contract. What the hell?
right. Right, and that's the reason why they don't have lawyers. They don't have lawyers because lawyers are not finna file this stupid shit. And excuse me, and I think that with Sonia and Nesto, it seems to me that with Sonia and Nesto, they want lawyers just to do whatever the fuck they tell them to do, like
That's
don't disclose an upcoming future payment, a future possible payment.
that's right. Right. Because you're already in there because you ain't got no money.
Right.
You gotta have to pay them first. That
I'm just saying. I'm just saying the shit don't make no damn sense, and that should have never been brought up. And then the actual conversation between her and the lawyer, I guarantee that the lawyer did no such thing like apologize for doing the job that he's probably done a million times, the job that he's supposed to do, and doing it the way he was supposed to do it. I guarantee that ain't what the fuck he said. Oh, it was a misunderstanding. I don't know how that happened. I guarantee he ain't said no shit like that. I'm pretty sure he let her know I'm not finna lose my license that I went to school for. By the way, a license you didn't go to school for. Okay, Ms. Wannabe lawyer, Ms. Wannabe paralegal, court reporter, school dropout ass. I'm not putting my shit on the line for you. I'm pretty sure that's more like what the conversation went like.
bad.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're a lot to be handling.
Right. Let's listen.
Why is it on a petition in the first place? Yeah. Oh, we apologize. Da, 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 da. No, you need to run some of my money back. How about that? Because they charged me an extra $600 from bumping it because I was supposed to file in February of this year, and they pushed me to file July, which ended up being September. And then they're like, we don't charge you another $600. Why? So we can store your file. I was like, how about you hand it to me? I'll take it home for free. I'm not about to pay you $600 for you to keep my file in a drawer, and you're not working on it. Nothing's being done. Everything's ready to go. And he came in there, I was looking at him like, the attorney, like, this is some bullshit. He was like, what? I said, first of all, I'm in here for bankruptcy, which means my finances is fucked. So he's trying to charge me a whole $600 just to set my file aside because you feel like I made too much money, you know, on my statements and stuff. All my statements is reading too much money. Blah, 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 blah. So I broke his ass down to 3. Just give me 3. And I was like, I don't think it is just him, but doesn't he make sense? What do you do? I said, I'm a paralegal. So I know this. I've done bankruptcy. So I did my first petition by myself. I didn't have to pay a lawyer. So, you know, what are we talking about here? I paid him $1,500, which is nothing compared to what you pay for lawyers. This is my first time ever having to pay a lawyer, too, because all my legal shit used to be free. Because one of my best friends is an attorney, criminal attorney. So all my legal shit used to always be free. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? I gotta pay for that shit?
Okay.
So let me get this straight. She paid a criminal lawyer to do a bankruptcy for her? Is that what she's saying? That a criminal lawyer did a bankruptcy for her? Is that what she's saying?
I don't know, but I do know she said she gave him $600. Like that meant something. If she owed him
Right.
$1,600,
Right.
they know you're right. They know you're coming in there because your finances are fucked up. So you think they just want to do some shit with a promise that you're gonna pay when we see all the motherfuckers you never paid?
Right. Right.
That don't make
It's
no
very
good sense.
obvious you don't pay people. It's
And
very obvious you don't pay
they'll
people.
bail you out.
Right.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Lou to the Lou said, just lying. Just lying. Just lying.
Yeah, just like, and if you got these criminal attorneys, where the fuck are they? Why ain't they helping Nesto? Could you tell me why they ain't said it was civil out here out loud?
Well, she's had all these private conversations that Nesto can't hear, and all of them have agreed with her.
I know. Where are they? Where are these people?
They've all believed her. They all because see, here's my thing. My thing about that stupid ass story is you went and bothered all these people, right? And you gave them your lovelorn, obsessed ass story about your boyfriend that you love so much and think is innocent. You mean to tell me that you told them everything about the case? You showed them all the warrants, which, by the way, like you said, Lenore, are very detailed.
Very. I didn't know they get down like that. My God.
So you showed prosecutors and you showed attorneys and judges and police officers, and every last one of them agreed with you after showing them everything that we here on YouTube have seen.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Where they at?
Okay. All right. All right. That's what I'm saying, Lou to the Lou. All these secret lawyer friends and judges and prosecutors, which, by the way, she said that prosecutors lie all the time, but yet and still she wanted to run it across some prosecutors that lie all the time.
Right.
I mean, that's what she said.
You said prosecutors and defense, or somebody was both, which is typical.
She said the police lie all the time and the prosecutors lie all the time. But yet, when she talked to Nesto, she said that she ran it across 4 police officers who lie all the time and a couple prosecutors who also lie all the time. And they all agree with her. Sound like they were lying.
She lie. She be lying all the time. Okay.
I'm just saying. That's what she said. That's what she said, y'all. Let's listen.
My Shirley Listen got $300 off, though. You know how you do it. You usually get a little discount. I know you know.
Yeah, I understand what's going on. Yeah, I do.
Wait, what?
You be using your little wit.
What part didn't you understand?
Wait, what is she saying? She know. He know. Go back. Can you go back? Just a little bit.
It ain't gonna help, but yeah.
But it sounds like
Here we go.
like she was about to insinuate something.
Okay. All right. Well, let's listen.
Okay.
Just give me 3. And I was like, I don't think it is just him, but doesn't he make sense? What do you do? I said, I'm a paralegal. So I know this. I've done bankruptcy. But I did my first petition by myself. I had to pay a lawyer. So, what are we talking about here? I paid him $1,500, which is nothing compared to what you pay for lawyers. This is my first time ever having to pay a lawyer, too, because all my legal shit used to be free. Because one of my best friends is an attorney, criminal attorney. So all my legal shit used to always be free. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? I gotta pay for that shit?
Okay.
I used my girly list and got $300 off, though. You know how you do it. You usually get a little discount. I know you know.
Yeah, I understand what's going on. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. You be using your little wit. Getting,
Go ahead.
Use what you got.
Okay.
Oh, you know.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So what we gonna do? So what we gonna do when I get out? I want to hear that part.
Yeah, because you want to change the subject off of this shit right here, don't you? You don't want to talk about this shit right here.
Wait a minute. So are they calling each other hoes? They gigolos out here? Getting with people, sleeping with them so they can get what they want out of them? Using what they got? Giving discounts because of what they do?
It sounded to me like she's saying, you know what it's like to have to not pay for lawyers, is what it sounded like she's saying to me.
Oh, okay.
And that's
I
the
thought
reason.
you were saying something else.
Because, it ain't like he paid Erica King a fucking retainer. Okay?
Right.
So to me, that would have sounded like. Like, yeah, when you ain't got to pay folks for legal services, you know how that shit is, and Nesto ain't want to talk about that bullshit no more. So he, he does as he always does when he gets uncomfortable with the shit she's saying, and he changed the subject.
But here's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Is she suggesting that her friend ain't really a real attorney either?
I don't know if she's suggesting it.
Comparison.
I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know whether or not her friend actually exists. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I don't
know.
see that. I'm just saying that I don't know. Sounded like she was telling on herself and telling on him. It sounded like she was saying, you get that's how you get a discount, right? Didn't she say something about a discount?
Mm-hmm.
And then she just said you use what you got. So he must be using what he got. She calling herself a hoe and saying he won too. A hoe and a gigolo.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me hear your plan. Cause you got. What you laughing?
It doesn't involve clothes.
It doesn't involve what?
Oh, I said it didn't involve clothes. But anyway,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, but they didn't really talk about. They didn't really talk about anything sexual.
No, never.
Mm-mm.
They're just friends. They flirted a couple of times in the beginning, but that's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly how that went.
When that shit got out, how do you think Shirley felt? Not because she loved him, because I don't even think she loved him. How do you think she felt when all that came out?
About Sonia?
Yeah. And the things he
I
was
feel
saying
like
about her blueberries and all that shit.
yeah. No. It's not. It had nothing to do. Like, take love out of the picture, right? At that moment, at that very moment, Shirley felt like a victim. Shirley felt like she had been conned. It was a con, and like most victims of scams and cons, there is a level of shame that comes along with that. How could I be so stupid? How did I not see it? How did I miss all of that? And so,
But she knew it. That's different.
But here's the difference. The difference is that she knew he was doing it to other people. She didn't know she was doing it to her until she hears this man out here plotting to be with somebody else and touching the blueberries and all this other stuff while he's in a vulnerable position where only she could help him. See, that's the con that she didn't see coming. She didn't see the con where you're in jail, you need me to pay for your lawyer, you need to put money on your books, and you're on the phone with this little weirdo, and I'm still helping you in the midst of you being on the phone with her. I'm still helping you while she's telling the lawyer not to talk to me, the one that's paying the lawyer bill. So in that instance, she felt like another one of his victims. How did I not see this? How did I fall for this? Why was I so stupid in this moment? That's how she felt.
Okay, let me take you a different way. I feel like what he's doing with Sonia is what she always knew he was doing with all these other women. It was not a surprise to her, like he conned her, not in that particular way. She knew they don't live together half the time. He's gone a lot of the time. He's coming back with cars and money and rings and shit, and you can't justify where the money coming in from. So she knew something was going on. She knew he was doing something. The problem came in that these calls were recorded, and now the world can hear that what this nigga be doing behind my back when I don't give a fuck because I know he's out there doing it. I just look the other way. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she knew. I don't feel like she was a victim in that sense. I don't think that those things, this is just my perspective. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying, I just see it like it's a possibility. If you did know he was on fuck shit, then you know how this goes. You know, a man stealing from women, you know he's swindling these women. You know he's doing something like that. So, I mean, I feel like, she knew he was doing shit like that, so he's going to talk to women like he's talking to Sonia. The problem is the world gets to hear him do it, and now I'm humiliated because he's associated with me. And I work in media where I gossip, and now I'm going to be the gossip. And I
Yeah, no
can't.
doubt. I mean, and ultimately, I think we're saying the same thing. I think because what I'm saying is that yes, all that came out, but it did come out in a public forum, in a public setting. So yes, when it came out, she she's sitting here like it's like the no honor amongst thieves, where she thought there was honor between her and him. Even though she knows he's a scammer, she knows he's doing all these things, but he wouldn't do it to me. And then when he does it to her, now it's not just her. Like, we ain't never heard of Gail Bickham before this. But guess what? We knew about
Right.
Shirley Strawberry. Gail Bickham didn't draw me to this story. Shirley Strawberry did. And so it becomes a thing where her name is associated with this man and with this con and with everything that's going on. So yes, the fact that it was made public and put out here on these YouTube streets absolutely made her feel completely embarrassed, because just like she got on the phone and she was talking about they want to be in my marriage, they want to be me, they want my life, they want this and they want that, while she was talking to Nesto. See, she could do all of that as long as nobody else knew the details.
Exactly.
But once we found the details, now she ain't got nothing else to hide behind. Don't nobody want your funky ass marriage, and don't nobody want this dusty ass nigga that you with. Are we clear, Shirley Strawberry? Are we clear? Shit. Shit don't make no damn sense. They want my life. I can't believe it. I can't believe even Sheridan. Even Sheridan's like, I'm like, stay out of my marriage. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Don't nobody want your fucking marriage. Old nasty ass nigga. That nigga don't even want your marriage. What is you talking about?
Everybody wants my life.
Don't want your ragged ass life. Sitting next to Steve Harvey is not the flex you think it is. With
He
his
won't be
nasty ass.
fired now. He be in a whole nother studio. I think he be at the crib.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I think they had
Damn.
gone months without seeing each other. That came out in some call.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, they don't even, now. Well, like when she got proposed to, he wasn't in the room. Neither was Tommy. I don't know where they were, but they weren't in their rooms. I mean, in that room. So I'm just saying.
When this woman go walking, is you gonna give her a bottle of water and encourage her to keep on walking? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I give her water. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When this woman go to McDonald's and she wants some extra tartar sauce on her fillet of fish, is you gonna make sure she got extra tartar sauce on her fillet of fish? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tartar sauce. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shirley, 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 stop playing your little game on your phone, Shirley. Shirley, this here your man. This here your man, Shirley.
In their
This
game
your
on their
man. This here your man. Stop playing that game on your phone, Shirley. This here your man that's on the phone right now.
What did he say? He said he a good man. He said something like that.
Here now this how cold this brother is. This
Yeah.
brother called me. Your brother called me and asked me for your hand in marriage, even though I ain't your daddy and I ain't related to you. I'm actually just somebody that you worked with for a long time. That's how cold this brother is. This brother so cold, he called me Steve Harvey, who ain't related to you at all, and asked me for your hand in marriage. That's how cold he is. That make him cold, Steve. That make him cold. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That make
Tommy
him
said,
cold.
"Who the hell are you?"
Who
Tommy
is
said,
who?
"Like what?"
Who is Alfredo?
Right. Who is Alfredo? But he told Steve, "What you mean?" He asked you for her hand in
Right.
marriage. Who
Right.
are you? Who the hell are you?
Right. 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 This shit don't make no damn sense.
He said,
This shit don't
"Alfredo."
make no damn sense. Who is Alfredo? Dumbass. Attitude and Tylenol, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, according to Storm, Shirley knew because all the strawberries and whipped cream were stolen every day. He
Mm.
did say that. He did say that. Storm Monroe said all the strawberries were stolen every day.
What?
Yeah, that's what Storm said. So we played the call yesterday where Sonia was playing Storm Monroe in the background for Nesto to hear. And that's
Mm-hmm.
one of the things Storm Monroe said. Storm Monroe said, Shirley, you should have known something was wrong because all the strawberries and the whipped cream was stole every day. I'm like,
Oh my
damn,
God. Oh.
damn, 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 damn. Uh, Shirley.
That's a good one.
Yes, and fucking indeed. Let's listen to some more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We could do some any everything.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to do that. I'm sorry.
Everything.
If you gotta be stuck there, I gotta come there. If I have been since I saw you last June.
But we don't know that yet now. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna.
I mean, a bond restricts you to travel. I mean, they're going to because that's the whole. You think about why they're not giving you a bond. So to give you a bond is going to be like a stricter situation because he's just really trying not to give you one at all. Which
Right.
you gonna take it? Fuck it. You'd rather be home than in there.
Absolutely. Right.
So fuck
That's
it.
true.
What you gonna give me? A monitor or what?
This is true now. This is true. This is true now. Okay, Lenore. This is true.
October 2022, he had no home, and neither did Shirley.
But this is true now. All right, now this is true. Uh-huh. She said the bond restricts you from traveling. What did jail bars do? Huh? What the jail bars restrict you from?
Mm-hmm.
They restrict you from traveling too?
Child, you know what? There were a lot of people that I have spoken to. I still can't wrap my mind around it.
Mm-hmm.
That chose to go to jail versus do house arrest. They did not want to do house arrest. Did not want to do house arrest.
How that work?
You would rather stay here longer or a little, for a period of time as opposed to just going home and doing your time from the house with the ankle monitor? Man, you gotta
Did
be
they
kidding.
tell you? Did they tell you the reasoning, the logic behind that at all?
Yeah, they say it's too hard. I don't understand that. What does that mean? It's too hard, is what they say. They
Going
be putting
home
all
and
these
staying
parameters
home.
on you. Well, what you going to be able to do? You in jail.
So
That's
going home and staying home is hard.
harder. Hmm.
Okay. No.
They
Okay.
say you that either have to go on house arrest longer period than if you just stayed in jail. And they were like, I'd just rather stay in jail. What? What? Yeah, okay.
Nah, they would have to explain that bullshit to me for real. Like, they would have to explain that bullshit for real. Like, that makes no sense at all.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I never understood it. I don't get it. So anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Because one thing about me, I can stay at home. That is one thing I am good at.
Me too. I be in the house, okay? I be in the house. I go
Shit.
out a couple times a week, do something around in the area. I'm branching out a little bit here and there, but y'all, nah. I'm good. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. No, let's listen.
House arrest, I'll take it. I'll take house arrest. No thing. I got none of this.
Right.
You know, I can have company. I can move around the house. Showers. I ain't got to worry about a shitload of people. And all of that.
That's the truth.
Cook what you want, get what you want. So take house arrest. Which
Okay.
that should have been something that when you went to court the first time in August, when he denied it, did your lawyer speak up and say, well, what about house arrest as an alternative?
No, didn't do none of that. Didn't do nothing.
Right. Like, for real. Because if you can't even give him house arrest and he's not a violent offender, no one's out there scared. What is the point? Take his passport.
I hate that.
He's not going to travel. Put a monitor on him, no problem.
Right.
They put me on house arrest for 30 days. I did not like that shit.
What?
To my rental property. I was in housing court. And the judge, because it was an all-white neighborhood, and everybody in that courtroom was white except for me, wanted to make an example and put me on house arrest to the house and said I had 30 days to fix everything that was wrong with the house. And it was like, they put me on a fucking ankle monitor like a criminal to the fucking house. I was pissed because the house was on the west side in an all-white neighborhood. Somebody, you got to move one of your tenants out and move in the house. This motherfucker was crazy. And
You hear this, Lenore?
Yeah, I'm trying to follow this. Wait, what? Why was she on an ankle monitor and had to stay around the house and they told her to fix all the things in the house in 30 days?
Mm-hmm.
Where did they do that at? For what? What was the violation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused.
I don't know.
I
I
think
don't
she
know.
mixed up some stories. Maybe she was on house arrest and I don't know, yo. Maybe she's trying to not make it seem like it's happened more than once. And do what to a house? What house? Miss Janice's house? And she had to fix up what? And they put her on an ankle monitor and made her stay at the house that she didn't even live at? Huh?
Yeah.
That's
You know what,
crazy.
Lenore? I don't know how that turned out. Okay? I don't. Do you want to know how it turned out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if you want to know how it turned out, all you got to do is watch this movie because that is the exact plot of the movie The Super starring Joe Pesci.
Oh my God. Shut up.
Okay? That is the plot of The Super. Okay? What she just said is this movie right here. So, so
So that
what I'm
happened?
saying is,
They put him on an ankle monitor, made him fix up a house?
yes, that is the plot of this movie, The
Oh
Super,
my
starring
God,
Joe
I'm
Pesci.
done. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I am going to bed. I know
So
you lying. I know you lying.
if you want to know how the whole thing turned out, just look for this
I
movie
know you.
online. I don't know if Tubi got it. I don't know where it's at, but I'm pretty sure somewhere online you can find The Super starring
Wow.
Joe Pesci, and it'll tell you exactly how the whole thing turned out because that's the exact plot of this movie. I'm
It
just
was
saying.
1991. Let me read the description. It
Please.
says The Super, 1991, is a comedy film starring Joe Pesci and Louis Kritsky, a
Hmm.
slumlord who is sentenced to live in one of his own rundown New York City tenements for 120 days to avoid jail time. He must fix the building's problems, forcing him to confront the decrepit conditions and his tenants,
Hmm.
leading to an unexpected change of heart as he tries to convince his father to invest in repairs.
Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sound
Wow.
familiar?
Well, they have a specific description of the plot here. A wisecracking slumlord who is forced to live in his own building and fix it up, leading to personal growth and conflict with his father. That is the total, complete plot. Boom. You clocked it. I'm over here. My fingers are tapping. You clocked that. You clocked it. You did that.
Just in
Wow.
case, just in case you want to know how the whole Sonya thing turned out, just watch The Super, 1991, starring Joe Pesci,
Wow.
because she
That's
took that entire plot and told it to Nesto just now.
that's insane. Shut up. That's ridiculous.
Ain't no judge told her to do no bullshit like that. Why is she telling this lie?
Why?
I'm,
That's the whole plot.
thank you.
Who do that? They don't do that. No,
They
that's
don't.
and move your people out and move some and you move in and you stay there for 30 days and you got to get all the shit done in 30 days. Child, they probably wouldn't even say no damn 30 days.
No,
You
no.
know, they know if there's a lot of shit that has to be done, then she's going to have to work with contractors who have their own
E-
schedules.
exactly.
What are we talking about right now? But she wants us to believe it happened in 30 days and they put an ankle monitor on her and she had to stay there until all the shit was finished.
Right, right.
Wow.
Even though there might be times in order to get repairs completed, even the repairs that she was able to do, she got to leave the house. But they got her on
Yeah.
the ankle monitor. She got to go and meet with contractors. Contractors got to come in and out. There may even be times where she can't live in the house because the contractor may need to do something with the plumbing. The
Right?
contractor may need to make it
Well,
where
plumbing is
the
never an
house is.
issue. Sonya, stop, stop.
Okay,
Plumbing,
well, that's
I mean,
true.
find
That's
something
true.
else.
That's true. Sorry,
Gas.
I was thinking about regular people. But there might be a time where the house is unlivable, let's just say that. And because of the work that the contractor is doing, well, if she got an ankle monitor on, what she got to do? Go call her PO every time that the contractor needs her to leave the premises to do work? Like what the fuck? That
I
makes no
know.
damn sense. It makes no damn sense except in a fucking movie starring Joe
Right.
Pesci that came out in 1991,
Comedy.
okay?
A comedy.
This shit is dumb. This shit is dumb. And wait, who is it that says something about crazy people in movies? I am Coco said, why do crazy people like to imitate movies as their real life? I don't know.
I don't know
I don't
either,
know.
child.
I don't
Jesus.
know.
Something's wrong with
Yeah,
her. These people
something
crazy.
is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look, Libra Girl Face says she had to change the days in her story to prevent copyright issues. I'm just saying,
Oh my
that sounds
God.
about she couldn't do 120 days
Right?
because the movie did 120 days.
Oh God. She didn't know that. Ooh, child. She out here on recorded lines lying. Oh my God.
Hmm.
I'm sure when
Hmm.
her family and shit were looking at this shit and hearing all the things she was out here saying to this man and the stories she was probably telling about family shit, I bet they were like, what the fuck?
You know they
Child.
were.
I told you, I read that thing again the other day of someone that knows a family member very, very well. And the family was so embarrassed and was like, she always been tied up in some dark shit. That's what
Hmm.
the friend or whatever said. By the
And it's
way,
not hard
you
to.
know,
Mhm.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's not hard to tell. You could tell by the way that she is responded to everything that's going on in this case, and with Nesto, you could tell she thrives in this. She loves this.
Hmm. Yeah, very true. It gives her a little thrill because she's bored. She's absolutely bored. By the way,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
know, side note, I'm over here gossiping again, okay? I think
Hmm.
the people don't understand that I'm on brand. If I come over here and tell y'all a rumor, I'm on brand.
Hmm.
It says it in the jingle.
Hmm.
I do celebrity gossip. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm over here trying to figure it out because I'm
Hmm.
nosy.
Yes.
Hmm. And I'm just speculating on what I've heard. I don't know this shit to be true. Okay. But I'm on
Hmm.
brand. That's all. That's all.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's listen to more of the super.
Okay.
I was like, what? And I
Oh
was
my
sitting here like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way you're gonna tell me that my rental property in the hood is supposed to look like my house in the suburbs. Are you fucking kidding me? You know?
But you get it done though.
I got it done in 30 days. I moved in with my tenants because both my tenants was white. I told them, clear out that bedroom. I'm not putting you out. I'm moving in with you, and I'm
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
girl, get the fuck out of here. I'm throwing my computer across the room. You get the
going to be
get
here.
out. You stop it. What? Wait a
Yes.
minute. So first she gets the ankle monitor on the house and she got to get repairs on the 30 days. She don't move
Hmm.
into another apartment in the building or anything like that. She moves into their house, tells them to clear out their bedroom. I'm
Yes.
coming to live with you. Where they doing that at? I'll wait. I'll wait. Now this is ridiculous right here. I will wait.
Hmm. Yeah.
What?
You got to make the story good. You got to impress
No, that
Nesto.
ain't good. That ain't good. That's ridiculous. Are you kidding me?
Got to make the story good. You got to impress Nesto. It's all about
No,
impressing Nesto.
God. Are you kidding me?
For the sake of impressing Nesto. I don't know what you don't understand about this.
I'm
What
moving
part don't you understand?
bedroom. Clear that
Yep.
bedroom out. I'm moving in here with you.
30 days. I got to
I'm
move all my shit for you to
with
be
you.
here for 30 days. Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
I know you lying. This is a I am shocked and appalled. Get out of here. That's the worst kind of lie. That lie is just who believed that? Nesto didn't do any pushback on that? Golly.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope, this shit don't make no damn sense, and he ain't said nothing about nothing.
Oh my God. Oh my God, bo ho ho bo. Oh gosh. What the hell?
Hmm.
Wait. Jet Black Straight said, cause both my talking about your tennis. I was about to say, I know Sonya didn't move in with no white folks and she ain't know.
Oh, wait. You missed that part?
Wait, no, wait, what? They're white?
Hold on. Hold on. I can't believe you wasn't paying attention, V.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Here we go. I'll play it again. Ain't got no problem. Let's listen.
None of that. Didn't do nothing.
Right. Like, for real. Because if you can't even give him house arrest and he's not a violent offender, no one's out there scared. What is the point? Take his
Right.
passport. He's not going to travel. put a monitor on them, no problem.
Right.
They put me on house arrest for 30 days. I did not like that shit.
What?
To my rental property. I was in housing court. And the judge, because it was an all-white neighborhood, and everybody in that courtroom was white except for me, wanted to make an example and put me on house arrest to the house and said I had 30 days to fix everything that was wrong with the house. And it was like, they put me on a fucking ankle monitor like a criminal to the fucking house. I was pissed because the house was on the west side in an all-white neighborhood. Talking about you got to move one of your tenants out and move in the house. This motherfucker was crazy. And I was like, what? And I was sitting here like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way you're going to tell me that my rental property in the hood is supposed to look like my house in the suburbs. Are you fucking kidding me?
But you get it done, though.
I got it done in 30 days. I moved in with my tenants because both my tenants was white. I told them clear out that bedroom.
Did you hear it that time?
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing that's confusing. This is what's confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Is Sonia telling us that she was being charged with a crime? See, because she's always out here talking about shit like this should be civil. I would think normally if it's over a house, it's over some financial situation, that is a civil dispute.
Mm-hmm.
So the civil attorney put her on an ankle monitor? I ain't never heard no shit like that.
So there's that part of the story.
She should have been charged with a crime.
So that don't make no sense, right? That the housing court put an ankle monitor on her.
What?
And then she said that this was an all-white neighborhood, but then she said that it was the hood, which in Sonia language means that it was a black neighborhood. So because she said, you mean to tell me that my house in the
hood, though, it could have been one of them.
You know that is not what she means when she says hood, this ignorant motherfucker here. When she uses the word hood, she's talking about black neighborhoods, right? She said, you expect my house in the hood to look like my house in the suburbs. Then she says it's an all-white neighborhood. Then she says that the people that was written from her were white people that had to move out of their bedroom for 30 days because she had to live out the plot of the movie The Super, starring Joe Pesci, that came out in 1991. Okay?
Insane.
Are we following Lenore? Are we together on this, Lenore?
Yes, we are. But oh my God, I just can't with her. When you break that shit down, it's ridiculous. But I'm trying to understand, was she charged with a crime or a civil matter? Because she's now over here yelling civil, civil, civil. She got an ankle monitor on. She's being treated like property. She's in the custody of the state. So my question is, what crime was she being charged with? Maybe she did something else. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I guess housing court just had some extra ankle monitors just laying around, and they was like, hey, you know what?
Housing court. Housing court. What the fuck is housing court?
I don't know, but that's where she was. And
housing court, ain't it? I don't know.
Housing court said, hey, hand me one of them ankle monitors that we ain't using because we're housing court. And let's put it on this little thing right here. And we gonna tighten it up real tight and make sure that she, has to fix the house in 30 days. The housing, the repairs were to the point, and the house was so dilapidated that we had to bring her to housing court, but they could be fixed in 30 days. Make that make sense?
We can't. Stop. Stop trying to make me do the impossible.
I mean, I'm just saying. They just have some ankle monitors like, hey, what? Aren't those ankle monitors normally used for criminal shit? They are. But you know what, Judge? I've got an idea. Why don't we get her to go live in the apartment or the house and have her move one of her tenants out, because remember, they told her she had to move one of her tenants out.
Out. That's that.
Basically,
They told them that, but then she just said she told them to just clear out that bedroom back there. The fuck?
mhm,
Can you
right.
imagine? Can you
And
imagine
then
it?
and then
Oh hell no.
as the DA was explaining all this to the judge
Uh-huh.
was like, "Wait, isn't that the plot of that 1991 movie starring Joe Pesci called The Super?" And the DA was like, "It sure is, Judge. It
Oh
sure
my
is."
God, this
And,
is ridiculous.
and the judge went along with it, okay? Because obviously they had some ankle monitors just laying around from criminal court that the housing court wasn't using, because that ain't what the
Mhm.
fuck the housing court does.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's what happened. That's
ridiculous.
what happened. Now, are we together on this,
Yeah,
Lenore? Are we good now?
we're good,
Do you
fine.
understand that she put some white people out of their
Their
she put
bedroom.
some white people out of their bedrooms, okay?
She probably had them cooking and cleaning for her ass and everything.
Right. While she was playing on the theme to the Jeffersons while they was doing it.
That's why she puts hot dogs in her spaghetti.
Because that's where she learned it from.
Yeah.
Nasty ass. Nasty ass. Let's listen.
I'm not putting you out. I'm moving in with you, and I'm gonna just be here because I had to be in the house by every day from 6 to
Sorry,
6 in the morning
boho
because my son
hobo.
had to go to school.
Happy, happy.
You know,
Okay.
Not
my
you.
son
We
was
love
4 or 5 at the time, and I was
Okay.
like, my son has to go to school. I'm a single parent. You know, I gotta take him to school. Sydney was old enough to be at the house by herself. Probably was in there fucking, and I was way on the west side. So
Did you hear that?
you. Mm-hmm. Mm.
I just want to make sure you don't miss a thing. I don't want you to miss a thing.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Okay.
Sydney was in there fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sydney. You hear how your mom talk about your Sydney? I know Sydney watched the Native Tribe show. Sydney,
Mm-hmm.
your mama said you was back there fucking. You know, saying, ain't really a
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
nice thing to say to a nigga that fucks everybody in Atlanta. I'm just saying,
Mm-hmm.
big or tall, short or small, it don't matter. Nesto was trying to fuck it. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
think it's nice for her to be talking about you like that, Sydney. I'm just saying, you ain't did none of this, lady, but be
Mm-mm.
born. That's all you did.
Right.
I'm just
Fuck.
saying.
I told you. Look, and I've said this. Legacy Moon and I talked about it. This that woman is very jealous of her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and her daughter is everything she wished she could have been. To be quite honest, um, she's super sexy. She's has she's a voluptuous woman. Whether she's at work or not, she's beautiful, beautiful
Mm-hmm.
body. Doesn't look
Mm-hmm.
malnutrition. Okay, malnourished.
Right.
Okay, I mean, she just, she looks like she's having fun. She's using what she got to attract people to, her business or what have you. Sonya likes that same kind of attention. Sonya could never get that attention. And I feel like that's why she speaks so negatively about her daughter, because even though Nyla may have accused her of being a stripper, she lightweight like that shit. I don't care what
Mm-hmm.
nobody says because she keeps bringing it up. In some ways, she took that as a compliment but wanted to overreact about it, to act like it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a big deal. But I think in her mind, she did think of it as a compliment, because if Nyla came out the next day and corrected the shit, why are you still talking about it years later? So
Right.
I feel like that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
So I got it done. 2 of the leads from the city gave me a break because it was just like, why is this judge so adamant? And it was like violate her on everything. Like he was coming after me. And I'm sitting here like, I have over 10 houses. I've never been to housing court, period. I've never violated on any one of my houses. So you're treating me like I'm a slumlord on one house. I
So
walked away. I was like, fuck all of them houses.
so that means that if they put me on labor, they're gonna take me back to front account. I'm gonna have to sit down in that jail until they put the monitor on me. That's what.
No. Well, I don't know how the criminal version worked. I know they made an appointment for me, and I had to go in and go get the monitor, and then put it to the phone, I had to get a hard line phone in there.
Okay.
Yeah, right. This was like 2005 or some shit like that.
Yeah, they ain't like that no more. They just put a charge on the thing.
Yeah, back in the day. Right. So yeah.
That's a hell of a thing now.
All because you're a landlord. I bet you didn't do that to no fucking body. They're gonna speak about my father, like, because your father will be so ashamed of you.
What's that?
She said that was in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
How old is she right now? She's 2 years older than me, right? She 58.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So she was 37 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me she was in and out of jail and stuff in her 20s. I'm telling you, ain't nobody just throwing some civil court ain't just throwing ankle monitors on people. But people with criminal something, they will. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And she always says that she was locked up in her 20s. She's 37 in 2005.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Does that make, I'm saying? It's just more lies. I guess that's all I'm saying. Like, why lie? So wait a minute. So you were still doing something in your 30s. You're not telling us the whole truth about this situation. I just don't believe that's the whole story. If they're doing that, y'all, okay, maybe I don't know, but I surely didn't know that civil courts were putting ankle monitors on people and making them move into places with other folks or kicking folks out so that you can live there and do repairs and you never lived there.
Maybe if they watched the wacky comedy called The Super that came out in 1991 starring Joe Pesci.
I cannot. A mess. But okay, fine. I give up.
I'm just saying, Boho Hobo says, I would bet my life that she was a slumlord. That is, if she had if she was a damn landlord at all.
That part.
Fucking lion ass hen. Okay, I had to translate that. Yeah. Fucking lion ass hen. Yes, Boho Hobo. She is that. She is that indeed.
Look, let me tell you something. Side note about Boho Hobo.
Mm-hmm.
We were in the Zoom one day and we were talking about some kind of recipes or something. And I said, Boho Hobo, don't take this wrong way. I'm just asking. Did your mom season the food? And she said, yes. I said, okay. That's why you over here. That's how she fit in. Because her mama seasoned the food. Okay? That part.
And let me tell you how I know Boho Hobo Mama seasoned the food. You know how I know? I ain't have to ask her. You know how I know?
How you know?
Because she comes to the Native Tribe show every single time I go live. So that in itself is a testament to the way she was
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Shit. You can't be from an unseasoned background and come hang out at the Native Tribe show. Okay?
You can't over here. I didn't even know I was having ghetto moments until you told me today. So they come over there with me. It's just thing, I guess. I didn't even know I was having them ghetto moments. It's just
listen, you gotta have a very seasoned background to come and be over here, okay? All right. I'm just saying. Boho Hobo said there are many reasons. Well, guess what, Boho Hobo? That's one of them. Okay? that is one of them. You have a very seasoned.
You didn't even realize it. You didn't know what it was. That's it right there. I'm telling you. She planted when she spread that seasoning on that food. Okay.
Boho Hobo got some hot sauce in her purse. I guarantee that. Okay? Boho Hobo got some hot sauce in her purse. You hear me?
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying?
Better not be Frank's.
I mean, I ain't mad at it if it's Frank's, but you know, I
Brenda, I
mean,
know
you
you
know,
ain't. You know, no. You can't be claiming all this. I'm from Pensacola and New Orleans. I know good food. And then you walking around with Frank's.
first of all, I don't walk around with Frank's. Frank's is at the house, but I am not walking around with Frank's. Okay, Frank's just happens to be my favorite hot sauce.
I
Okay,
mean, I'm
now
just saying.
if I go somewhere and they got some Louisiana and they got some Texas Pete,
Yes,
I'm good. I'm
yes,
good. Okay, I'm
right.
good. But at the crib, it is Frank's. Okay, it is Frank's. Like it.
No, it's just
Uh,
red sauce. It's not hot. It's nothing
man, I put
hot
that.
about it. It's not even
Man,
that
I put that
tart.
shit. Man, I put that shit on everything. You understand what I'm
Ay,
saying? I
ay,
put that.
ay. It ain't
I'm
doing
just saying.
shit to it.
Shit, I put that shit on everything. I
It
can
ain't
make you
doing
some
nothing.
wings. I can make you some wings with some Franks, and you will lose your mind. I
I'm
guarantee.
okay. All right, lose my mind.
I guarantee. Ooh, ooh,
Are
ooh.
you
You
gonna
just
double
don't.
dunk them?
Fuck no. First of all,
Oh shit! No, I ain't coming over there. Then I ain't coming.
they're on the grill. All right, ain't no double dunking to do. All right, I'm grilling.
Leave them on the grill longer till they're like kind of charred.
Hell no, I ain't doing that bullshit. No, Mm-mm, not at all. Not at all. Mixtures Monica, thank you so much for the super chat. Mixtures Monica says, why would tenants be forced to live with the landlord after they reported her as a slumlord? Right, it don't make no
It's
sense, right?
ridiculous. Who had the order, her or them?
Right,
That sounds like a
right,
punishment for this.
right. Yeah,
You got
she's a
charged for
slumlord.
something, so now you gotta cuddle in with me. I ain't got shit to do with it.
Yeah, she's a slumlord. Hello? You mean, what you mean she got to come live with me? What you mean? What you mean by that? She got to come live with me? The lady I just reported? She got to come live here? What the fuck? Well, shit, what I reported for? You know what I'm saying?
That don't even make no sense.
It don't. It don't. It don't. But thank you so much for the super chat, Mrs. Market. That shit makes no sense. It don't.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
god.
Um, Black Doll Baby. Black
That's
Doll
like
Baby
somebody
will have.
knocking on your door right now, telling you that you've been ordered to move in with you,
Right.
and you're like, "Wait, what?
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't
Yeah,
know nothing
officer.
about it. I didn't even know it
Officer,
happened."
I'd like to report some domestic violence. Okay, the man that whooped my ass got to come live with me. He do? As punishment for who? As punishment for who?
Right? Who is this punishing exactly? I need to understand.
He got to, which
You or
he got to come live
them?
here, and you say I got to clear out a bedroom for him.
That's the most insane shit ever. And they didn't catch this on camera. They didn't start a whole reality show around this shit. Because this is
That's
some
what I'm
shit right
saying.
here.
Shit makes no damn sense. None. None. I'm so glad that life don't work like this in real life. God,
Oh
dog.
my God.
That shit will be terrible. Um, Black Doll Baby, there will be no Frank slander over here. Talking about Franks taste like salty vinegar. We ain't doing that over here, Black Doll Baby, okay? Frank's is the official hot sauce of Native Tribe Urban Media, okay? Just so you know.
Texas
Just
Pete, then Louisiana, then Tabasco, then
mm-mm,
then Frank's.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Justin's mom said
Nope.
they have a hot version or something. She said. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
I
want
mean
to
they got different.
off. I just like, ooh, Texas Pete is perfect. Period. Texas Pete is
Hmm.
perfect. If I can't get no Texas Pete, bring on Louisiana. Bring it on. It's a close first, close second rather. Very close
Yeah,
second.
well, no, I'm sorry. I'm putting Franks on everything. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Putting
yeah.
Franks on everything. All right. Okay. All
Oh
right.
my
I put that shit on I put that shit on everything
wow.
except
Oh
cereal. Maybe not cereal. Okay. Maybe not cereal.
God.
I'm just saying.
Put it on eggs though. Put it on your eggs.
Oh, absolutely.
Your
Absolutely.
beans, like your pinto beans or whatever.
Man, I put that shit
Your
on everything.
chili,
Catfish, chili,
catfish,
the whole nine. Yeah,
fried
the whole nine.
chicken. Okay.
The
All right,
whole damn nine. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
all right. Ooh, they
Let's
got
listen.
garlic Tabasco sauce. Ooh,
They
Mistress
do.
Monica.
They do.
Garlic Tabasco. There's nothing better than garlic. If I had to give up all seasonings and I could only keep one, it's gonna be some garlic, my nigga. It's gonna be some garlic. Because that's that
Yeah.
Italian, the Italian. Why people be
So
saying Italian? That's not right.
I don't know, but are you about to open up Boziano Entertainment? Because Boziano is Bozo and it sound Italian. So
Stupid. Why
you
would you want to
know,
be why bozo though? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
When you call your own shit bozo,
Hmm. It's
boziano.
Bozo, like Bozo the clown, and then it's the Boziano. It sounds Italian. So there was a and you know, and I really couldn't get down with this time when it was like you had a lot of these black rappers that were praising Donald Trump at one time, and then
Mhm,
right after that phase, everybody wanted to be Italian, a
mhm,
mobster. I remember Master P. They had totally renamed themselves. Like Silk the Shocker was Vinny, and C Murder was Gino, and it was
mm.
this fascination with Italian mob
Yeah,
culture kind of thing. And
yeah.
I think Nesto is still kind of living in that era a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
he Boziano, so he wants something that sounds Italian because that's power, that's mafia, that's money, and all this other stuff. When the richest man to ever walk the face of the planet was a black man. You know what I mean? Like I'm waiting on somebody to become the Mansa Musas. You know what I mean? Like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? Why are we still praising white men and praising the accomplishments of white men where black men and black empires were 10
Mhm,
to 20 times more rich than any of them. I'm just
mhm,
saying.
mhm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Make it
I
make
was saying
sense.
this is kind of like a side note to that. You know, when you
Hmm.
hear about how these Arabs, these sheikhs or sheiks or however you refer to them,
Hmm.
in all these Middle Eastern countries, in India, in Africa, the money that the homes are like solid gold and shit like that. Like these people are super duper rich. I feel
Hmm.
like when they come out here and they say shit like, what's his name? Tesla weirdo ass nigga. Him
Oh,
or
Elon Musk. Yeah. Hmm.
Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, these
Hmm.
people, Mark, what's his name? Like
Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg. Hmm.
Zuckerberg. I feel like those people, yeah, or even what's his name? Microsoft,
Oh, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. So like all
Hmm.
these people are supposed to be the richest people in the world and whatnot, but I think that's because they don't come out here talking about their money in these other countries. I
Hmm.
just don't believe that those people are the richest people in the world. I think some of them are over there in India and Africa.
Hmm.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
definitely.
And they're
No,
just
definitely.
quiet about their money.
Right. Right. I mean, but again, like, so when I say the name Mansa Musa, like, how often is that name actually associated with wealth and the wealth that he had and being the richest man to ever walk the planet? You know what I mean?
Mhm,
A lot of the accomplishments of black empires, like we ain't even talk about men. We're talking
mhm,
about men that built empires, which is why I think the depiction of when Black Panther came out, that
mhm,
movie was so important in so many ways because you had
mhm,
Tony Stark, who in the Marvel universe was a rich man, right? And he had a
mhm,
rich company. But then the idea and the image of T'Challa being a black man who was over an empire, right?
mhm,
Wakanda was an entire empire. See?
mhm,
And
mhm.
so when you think about it, which one is better, a corporation or an empire?
Right.
The empire, right? So it's important that we see how deep our wealth went when it came to Africa and the resources that were in Africa. Even though Black Panther is a fictional depiction of that, it is based on real
Real.
people and real
Yeah.
and real empires and real kings. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And that's how that whole thing became so important to the image that Black children see on television and see
Right.
in movies. We ain't just over here opening companies. We got whole countries that we run in
Right.
with the highest
Continents.
technology and the highest intelligence.
Continents. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. I think that it's a, I think that it is a, you know, and I said this before. It's funny how we always end up talking about this on a Tuesday night, but I've said this before. You know, I forgot who was it that said that Shaq is rich. The man that writes Shaq check is wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you got like a Floyd Mayweather who out here flexing money and putting money all up to his head like it's a phone and all this other crazy shit, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
somebody that wrote a check for that man. That wealth, that money, he didn't grow that money out of nowhere. That money came from
Right. He
somewhere.
would
Somebody
show the
wrote,
checks to be $100 million checks. I had never seen one
hmm
until I saw him holding it. I was like,
and, and
wow, it's just
and
it's
somebody had to write said check. Somebody that came out of somebody else's account.
pocket. Exactly.
That's the wealthy one.
Exactly. That's something else right there. Now, let's be
hmm
very clear.
hmm
He should have been he was wealthy at one point. He was just foolish and couldn't keep
hmm
maintain his wealth. But he was definitely wealthy with hundreds of millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in
hmm
his accounts and making that kind of money. He was wealthy. Because you know, rich is classified, I think, is it like what, 2.7 million a year?
hmm hmm
2 point something. It's right under, or is it 3.7? It's
All right.
under $4 million if you maintain that per year. That's considered
hmm
rich. But wealth is, yeah, up there, hundreds of millions. Getting one
hmm
check for $100 million.
hmm
It's like the fuck. How you should never. Generations and generations should be good
hmm
just off the interest of that shit. Are we
Correct.
serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's insanity. So for him to be broke, you know, by his standards, you know, not ours.
hmm No, definitely not
That's
ours. No.
that's that's insane, you know. Mm. It's sad actually. It's very sad. All that time he could have learned to read. Okay, go ahead.
You had to bring up literacy, didn't you?
I mean,
Just so we
you
could
had
bring
all
it
that
back to
money,
fucking
all
Nesto.
that time, and you didn't learn to read, and that's why this happened. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Just so we could bring it back to Nesto, you had to bring up a nigga reading. Okay, I
It makes
mean, I'm
sense.
just.
It makes sense.
Mm, mm,
They
mm,
talk
mm,
about the same.
they really do. Let's listen.
I'm like, what the hell? Over a housing violation? No one died in the house. What are you talking about? It's an eyesore. And it came from me evicting two bitches out of the house. One was in there selling pussy, and the other chick was in there stealing. So they both was criminals. I put them out. They went to the people that run that county or that whatever. They went crying to his ass. And then he like, oh, so then he went and called whoever he knew, somebody fucking do it. Called, and then it just went from there and just blew up. And I was just like, what the fuck? Really? You know? Oh, and she's black. And then they thought I was like 19 years old. Because the lady, when she did the interview thing, she was like, how old are you? And I was like 35 or 36. She was like,
7.
what? I thought you were like 19, 20. And I was like, no. What?
Why would anybody think that, first of all? And why would somebody not be able to have researched that ahead of time to know how old she was? I'm just saying.
Girl,
They thought she was 19.
girl, girl,
hmm
bye.
They thought she was 19.
Shirley 007 said, girl, shut up.
hmm
Girl, stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I
hmm
mean?
Right. 19.
What does that even matter? How old I am? You know,
It
I'm just
does matter.
saying.
It do.
Right. He was like, right. So apparently, I guess I was some black young privileged person because they knew my dad had money. You know, so I'm sitting here like, bitch, no, I'm 30 something years old. I was 35 probably because I left when I was 38. I moved down here when I was 38. So, shit is crazy.
Yeah, it
What's
is
going on in
crazy.
your life?
What's going on in my life? Oh, I'm just being
How was your
patient.
upbringing? Look, how was your upbringing? Were you
I don't
abused,
want to talk
child?
about no, hell no.
No.
No, I just
Oh.
that no. We'll talk about when I get out, but I ain't know, you know, I ain't got my head bashed or all that, rape and all. I didn't know
Did you
nothing.
get whoopings?
Yeah, I got some whoopings now. Everybody
Okay.
got whoopings here with extension cords and
But did they work?
That nigga's in jail. So no, they didn't. Okay? You ain't talking on phone calls from free people. You talking on phone calls from prison. So therefore, Sonia, the answer to your question is no. They didn't work because this nigga is in jail. I think it's safe to say that they didn't work. Okay? I mean, I'm just saying.
A
Just saying.
mess.
did it work?
Mine didn't. I got whooped the most out of all the kids. I got whooped the most. And I
Well,
can say they never worked.
what I will say is, I will say that to me that's cruel shit. That was some slave shit.
It is. That was bad for somebody to do that. I got whooped with a extension cord once. Only once my dad did it because I cut school and got caught across town. No, he whooped me for that. I cut a whole week of school of a class, Latin.
He beat you with a extension cord?
For that. Yes. And let me tell you how I did his ass. I was like, I'm about to go in here and act like he's killing me because he don't know how hard he's hitting me because he only whipped me twice in my life. So he doesn't know because he knows he's a strong man. I'm a little person because you know how little I am. And so he didn't know, like, to his strength, right, against me. So I went in there like, acting like he was killing me. But he really, really wasn't. I was about to act like this man is killing me. But I did have a mark that stayed on my leg for damn near a year. I was like, what the hell? What in the child abuse is this? I was going to class that Friday. I just cut Monday through Thursday. I didn't like Latin. I didn't see the point of it. My teacher was such a big dweeb. I was like, what are we, I'm not going to. So we would go to the gym, behind the stage, and just cut and just hang out. I wasn't doing drugs. I wasn't fucking, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't back there messing around with dudes. I was just cutting. I just didn't want to go to class. I got caught. And he told me, he's like, can I whoop her out of school? And the principal was like, no, you can't do that. Because it's really illegal for you to hit her, you know, because you can't whoop your kids. But he told me up when I got home. But then
All this shit sound made up.
First, yeah, that's not true. You can whoop your kids. They have, just laws on what's extreme, what have you. But what I wanted to say is she makes mention of being beaten with an extension cord. And I don't know if anybody's ever experienced that, but you're going to have marks. You're going to be hurting. I never heard of nobody whooping you light enough with an extension cord where you weren't feeling like you was being killed. She said I was in there acting like he was killing me, but he wasn't. He had an extension cord, and he was whooping you. How? I'm just saying that there's a whole lot that don't make sense about that. And then she says you can't whoop your kids. Yeah, you can actually. You actually can. Anywho,
Yeah.
can't leave
And,
marks or
Sh-
whatever.
and Shirley testified finally. I see that. I heard that too. She cut Monday through Thursday.
That's
She
crazy.
cut
I
Monday
went
through
on
Thursday.
Friday.
And she was able to maintain this how look kid on house party got in one fight at the school and the school managed to send a letter that same day. Okay.
In house party.
That's that same day in house party right? The fight happened at school that day, and there was a letter that made it to the house that afternoon that was preventing Pops from letting Kid go to the damn party over at Play's house.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me that they could get the letter to Pops the same day, but ain't nobody know you was cutting Monday through Thursday?
That part.
The fuck?
That part.
I'm just saying.
And she
Real.
well, I think it was probably majority white. She lived in Shaker Heights, which is, at one point was very racist. Probably still has pockets, but yeah. So I'm trying to understand, why is this? She know how this go. Stop it.
I mean, I just don't understand. I don't understand that part. Okay. Real says, listen to her. She's really enjoying telling her lying ass stories. Oh yeah, she's getting a kick out of this shit. Oh yeah, she really is. She is loving the fuck out of this shit right now.
She knows better than this bullshit she out here spewing. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Anyway, okay.
Then I cut school and was over on the other side of town over this boy house, and he had whooped me for that. So I was confused. I got a lecture, but I didn't get hit. That was worse, because I'm all over this dude house, and then so my father had my phones tapped. So I was kind of trying to figure out how this man know all our business. Every time he just knows our business, right? And so he was like, somebody in school been telling me. Come to find out, he had our phones tapped. And that's...
Who do
Go
that?
ahead, B.
They tap a phone? Where they do that at? Back in the 80s and early
Back in the
90s, tapping people, tapping the kids' phones?
Back in the 80s, yep, they were tapping phones. Okay,
Okay, girl.
tapping phone.
I mean,
Right.
your father wanted to do this to his immediate family, and he had access to tapping, wiretapping.
Phone tapping equipment was available to the general public in the 80s. You could just tap on the phone, baby. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Shit. Okay. That's her story. She's sticking
That's
by
her
it.
story. Phone tapped. Okay. All right.
The phone's tapped. Okay.
That's how that worked. Okay. All right. All right. That is the honest truth. She is not lying about any of this. Okay. Tap on the phone, baby. Okay.
how he would figure out what we were doing at home, because he was always gone.
Well, what? But you tell me why you hate your daddy so much. You seem like you hate him.
Okay, so I told you I fell out with him because of that house.
Right. Okay.
That house was in my name since 2004. They didn't pay the note from 2005 to 2015. They did.
Okay, but did that make you hate him though? That's when you started.
I didn't hate him. It wasn't a hate. It's just I was just done.
Okay.
I was just done. I just stopped talking to him. I was done with him because
Did you go to a funeral?
Yeah, I went to the funeral. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh.
I went to the funeral. I was there when.
Wait, I thought she said she didn't go to the funeral.
Nah, she said that when he was dying, she didn't
cry. That's what it was. She didn't cry.
Yeah, she didn't cry, and then when he was dying, she didn't really have nothing really to say to him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
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 Because
Oh, I know what it was. She told me she hadn't talked to him for 2 years before his death. And that's why when she went to the funeral, she didn't cry because she said she didn't want to be fake. Now, I don't know if she said that in the interview with me or if she told me that over the phone. Because it's all a blur.
Of course it is.
Jesus. It took 4.5 hours of my life. I can call her every so often for 15 minutes. She owes me that.
Absolutely she do. Shit.
I spoke to him right before he stopped speaking, when he couldn't talk no more. I was there for like a week, I think, or 4 days. I stayed over there and visit with him and them. I didn't directly have a conversation. I didn't help, when they was taking care of him and stuff. Trisha did all of that. I was just there. I really didn't have too much to say to him because I'm not a fake person. And he was trying, like, because he hadn't seen me since before I got sick, and he had heard, like, I was really sick, and it was like she might die. So he had mustered up the strength to ask me how was my health. And I'm looking at him like, you over there dying? Well, like, okay, I'm better than you. Like, why do you, like, how you doing? You know?
Her dad is dying. She says, I'm better than you.
Why you worried about me? Like, why I ain't talk to you? Why you? Whatever, girl.
The response to her dying parent is, I'm better than you.
And then how you doing? He's dying. Okay.
This is Black Doll Baby. This is what we talk about when we're talking about her being a cruel person, an evil person, a person that has no compassion, a person that has no empathy. Because who says to a dying person, "I'm doing better than you"? And let's take out the fact that it's her dying parent. Like, we can take that out, right?
We can.
But this is her dying parent.
Right.
And she says, I'm better than you.
That she hadn't talked to in 2 years. Over a house.
Now, Real says, if this is true, she is beyond evil. Real, the fact that she would even make it up, let's just say it's not true. The fact that she would even say it as fiction means she is an evil, unfeeling, uncaring, soulless individual. Because why would you make up some shit like that, even if it's not true? Black Doll Baby says, zero compassion, not an ounce of feminine energy either. Nope, she's a zesty little dude. Zesty little dude. Zesty little dude. Look, V. Lenore, we've been out here for 3.5 hours. I say we cut this right here. Okay. We can pick it up next week. Because
how much is left? Just curious.
we got about 18 minutes left.
Okay. Sure thing. We'll do it next week.
17 minutes or so. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, if Justin's mom is still here, Justin's mom, I in no way meant to offend with my joke. So if you were offended or if you were or if that bothered you, I do apologize. That's not my intention at all, and I hope that you understand that as well. So just wanted to tell you I apologize for that if that offended you. Okay. In the meantime and in between time, V. Lenore, today is Tuesday. What you got going on for the rest of the week?
I'll be out here at some point. I don't know. I know on Saturday I'm going to do a 12-hour live. Also, I just need to edit the video, the interview I did today. Oh, Sunday, there's also a good chance that I will be interviewing with Drew Russell from The Voice, which is Marla's baby girl. So we are going to have her on, we believe, on Sunday. So got a lot going on this week. I hope you'll check me out. We'll do our Zoom on Friday as planned, and that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, cool. Cool. That sounds like that's going to be a good interview, a good time on Sunday. So I know I'm looking forward to seeing it. I am. So I will definitely be there. Me, myself, personally, I'm just going to be out here, doing some After Dark with Legacy Moon on Friday. So y'all come check us out over at the Native Tribe Show at the Native Tribe channel. So that is what I will be doing. But that's about it. I think, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I might work on some stuff tomorrow, and y'all might see me out here on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. So that's it for me. That's it for me. I want to thank you all for coming out. Thanks to phone calls from prison, as always, who gives us this material that we laugh at, break down, and analyze in the most negative way possible. Okay, that is what we do. Thank you so much, phone calls from prison. Shaying them over there. Okay. And if you gave a super chat, if you gifted some memberships, if you hit the Cash App, if you went over to nativetribeshop.com, that is nativetribeshop.com, and picked up some of the merchandise, I do appreciate it, y'all. New album actually is out now. It is called Genius Level Soul. So feel free to go over to Apple Music, go over to Spotify, go over to YouTube Music, go to Tidal, go to any place that you download and stream music, and it will be there, y'all. Look for the native sound. It is called Genius Level Soul. All right, it's not a long album, but it is a good album. Okay, and I love to know what you think about that. Okay, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate you supporting me. I appreciate you supporting my friend V. Lenore. We out here doing our thing, so please, 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 just support your content creators, support your favorite content creators. We love you, and we love the way that you love us back, okay? All right, but that's all I got. That is all I got. And that being said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are enough, you are beautiful, you are loved, and you are blessed, and there isn't anything that anybody can do about that, not even you. All right? Thank y'all for coming out tonight. I will see you all sometime this week, and have a great rest of your evening.
Smarter than any Carter, the fire starter, divine mind, the water walker, a water potter, biblical yet cynical, lyrical, never minimal, perennial talent musically. This is the pinnacle, but you don't know me.
Tell them what you wanna do, homie.
I got a block full of steppers that's pulling things out the dresser. My competition is fiction, so native don't have a stressor.
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound.
You were in the right place in the right time. You might find we can get you to your right mind. It's the native sound from the deepest underground. Dripped up, clicked up, so pass me another round. Spirit dream, bringing that swag to the team. Vocals always clean, got 'em itching like fiends. May I introduce you to this AI? This ain't what you used to. Yeah, she chose to try, because why the fuck would she choose you?
Put this on your best list. The natives are restless. The only thing that can calm them down is the heaven bound native sound. There is love, there is fire, there is freedom and desire. May you all get your crown. Get ready, ready for the native sound. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Come around if you wanna be down. Welcome to the native sound. Only come around if you wanna be down.
Now come get your crown.
The native sound.